So peaceful. So mellow. Hi. What up, Pantheoners? Beat you to it. You were gonna say it.
It's Pantheonus.
Oh,
You got to get it right.
you know what? I pronounced that R. Maybe it's best if you hit me with the what up? How's it go?
Bust down, Pantheonus. What's going on? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday.
I want to see you bust down.
A film goer. He's in the building. What's up, family? What's good, party people?
Junior,
Tyson
AJ.
and
Relax.
I guess that's where we're gonna begin, bro. Tyson and Mayweather. Why not? What's up, Groovy and AJ? You know how many followers that Mike Tyson has on his Instagram page?
I don't, but are they telling me that Mike Tyson and Mayweather?
You see that poster?
This is comedy, man. What is it? We was literally just talking about this, about the
Tank.
the Davis and Paul fight. What is it with boxers and money management? They make so much money. Like on a per fight basis. Canelo fights maybe 2, sometimes 3 times a year. Like 2 times a year. And I mean, he's getting a 50 ball at least per. And I don't hear about Canelo having to go fuck around and go fight Cody Rhodes. You know, it just doesn't happen like that. So I'm just trying to figure out why somebody who went 50-0 or the most intimidating force in boxing probably ever are fighting each other out of their primes in retirement for a cash grab.
Cash rules everything around me. Mike Tyson's not a stranger to the WWE. Mike Tyson was there for WrestleMania 14. I think that was his first interaction. I think that's where they fired Don King. That relationship ended right around that 1996 March time frame because I think Vince smartened him up to him. And we got Floyd Mayweather, WrestleMania 24. He fought the Big Show in a boxing fight. So this here, keywords down there, it says special exhibition. And I'm 100% believing that this is a fake match. This is not a real sport.
Absolutely.
There is an agreement on how much fighting is going to be allowed to happen, how hard we're allowed to hit, and it's just let's give everybody a show. And I think Mike Tyson is going to take the fall because Floyd Mayweather won't let this thing go all 10 rounds. Mike Tyson knows he can't do 10 rounds because of what happened last time. All right, cool. Let me just go viral for falling down. Sign right there. It says special exhibition. I guess that's the word. And someone's put it in the chat. I am Too Fly says that boxing is so cooked. It's WWE at this point. But at least the WWE are not trying to work us. It's well known out in the open that this is a fake sport. It's perceived violence. They're all trained professionals who are participating in a fight.
Well, yeah. Let's this version of it, right? Like the Pauls and the Tysons and this version of it is fake, right? Because Canelo versus Bud Crawford coming up here in about a week, that ain't about to be fake. That's about to be a war, But that's not what everybody. You would think the top level of your sport doesn't need to do that, and Gervonta Davis is absolutely at the top of the boxing world. It's a conundrum. I don't get it. I can't wrap my head around it.
It's totally a fake fight. There are all fake fights. They just don't admit that they're this brand new league. They'll use the word like special exhibition. So I guess that's going to be the word that we got to look for. Special exhibition. Oh, okay, it's just no one would pay for this on pay-per-view. Not many people would, but it's on Netflix. Whatever. They want watch time, they'll get it.
People bought that Roy Jones Tyson fight. People bought that one. But you're right. They have been flirting towards streaming services a lot more than pay-per-views have all but gone away. What do people do pay-per-view for anymore?
Well, the connection better be good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am kind of worried about that for the Bud versus Canelo fight because they didn't do well on the Tyson Jake Paul fight. It was a travesty.
Well, they do Monday Night Raw every week, so maybe they got their practice in.
Let's hope.
This is on Netflix, isn't it? Coming soon.
Yep.
Fight Sports. So. Where's the Netflix logo?
or maybe not. I don't see their thing on there.
What is Fight Sports? Is that a channel? Huh.
Never
Weird.
heard of it.
Someone's top comment is, "We ain't falling for this again. Come on, Mike, you're just ruining your legacy. That last Jake Paul fight was weird as hell." People are upset with it, but
Creed
I don't know.
versus
I think
Drago.
fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. You know what it is.
Mhm.
I actually messed it up by accident right now. It's
You
I know
fool me once, you can't fool me again.
Yeah, and I'm Bush. Yeah, it's just like now if you guys are like going in for a real fight, and if it's not on Netflix and if it's on Fight Sports, maybe they're still looking for a home. But if it's not on Netflix, then like who's really gonna drop $30, $40 to be like, let me see these two old timers in something that probably won't be a real fight? You're just kudos to you. Kudos to you. If you want to spend your money on that, some people watch reality TV, some people go karting. Everyone has their hobby.
Yeah, no, I think there's a visceral nature to combat sports that makes things like WWE kind of stand in their own. You know what I mean? It's that is more an affinity for storytelling than it is for the actual violence of the sport. When you go to boxing, people want to see knockouts. Like, they're not gonna tell you up front, but they want to see some blood. They want to see the cuts. They want to see the bruises. Yeah, they want to see the violent nature of fighting. That is what they're paying for. Just like when you go to a hockey game, you hope you see a fight. You know, that's just what it is. So I think taking that part out of it, like now that it has become like we know it's a thing, like it's a thing now. Like we got it. We know what's going on. I don't know how much longevity this has, and it's only going to take one of these things to flop hard for it to stop. So, will it be Mayweather Tyson? I don't think so. I think that one's going to get everybody's eye. I do think that one will attract a lot of eyes.
You know, when Logan Paul fought KSI, I think that was a real fight. They weren't scripting anything. They
yeah,
really
because
wanted...
neither one of them were fighters at that point, so it was safe.
And then somewhere along the line, it just got worse and worse. Tyron Woodley getting knocked out by Jake Paul. Now I'm looking at that questioning, like, did you just get paid to take that fall, Tyron Woodley?
I believed it at the time because it looked real.
Yeah.
And then he was saying it was real. But then you see who was it? Jake Paul fighting Gypsy King's little brother. He was fighting the Gypsy King, little Tommy Fury. Fury. And he whooped him. Because Tommy Fury actually boxes. And then all of a sudden now you're beating Mike Tyson after that fight? Huh? I just it didn't track for me. So even still, this isn't a match that would ever happen in actual competition, right? Like Floyd Mayweather would never fight at the heavyweight division. It's just not something that would ever happen. Floyd Mayweather is 135 pounds on a good day. So I don't know what people are actually expecting to get from it, but the name recognition, the spectacle of it all will attract some eyeballs. I don't think this will be the one that falls on his face.
Are you watching?
If it's free, if I don't have to pay.
Like if it's on Netflix.
If it's on something that I already have, then yeah, it's fine.
It's a cool poster, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool poster.
Is Floyd Mayweather's hair all the way back like that, though?
At this later date, probably.
Maybe. Happens to all of us, guys. That's what makes the UFC the best.
Is Floyd still fighting with Young Boy? Wasn't him and didn't Young Boy?
Who's Young Boy? Is that the promotion?
The NBA Young Boy.
Oh.
They was John.
Man.
Oh, his
Floyd
daughter.
Was John with him.
You're making us look real old right now.
Oh,
yes. Who's Young Boy? Is that a promotion team?
No, because it's always like Money Team and something Boy. He does have something Boy. Sorry, everyone. I'm a grandpa.
Whoa,
but like,
senior
I know
citizen
that
over here.
NBA Young Boy was dating his daughter at one point.
Mm-hmm.
They have a
And I know
child together.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have a kid together, and they were going back. He was going back and forth with Floyd.
Mm.
He got on live, told Floyd, "Hey, nigga, I'll come, NBA, nigga, I'll come to your house now."
Yeah, I can't be a world champion and have somebody putting their hands on my daughter. Like it's on
Hell,
the internet. Like he dragging her down the goddamn hotel hallway.
Really?
Woo!
yeah,
Priorities. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. And Mayweather didn't do shit about it.
Priorities.
Besides, go back and forth with him a little bit.
Priorities.
Yeah.
I will say though, he's with his grandson a lot. I think he takes to being a grandpa.
Yeah, I might. Hey, Paul's got some business to handle. You sit right here. I'll be back. I'll tell you what, because the way NBA got on live and was calling him out too, I was like, Floyd. Yeah.
Yikes.
It reminds me of. Did you see the Brittany Renner PJ Washington exchange?
I did. Unfortunately.
I saw the video on my newsfeed. I meant to watch it and I didn't.
It's just disappointing, man. It's like, yeah, the baby's crying. It's all because of you. Let's record it. And just, I don't know if it's Brittany Renner's mom, but there's a woman recording the whole thing, and she's
It was so
instigating.
weird. It looked scripted almost at the point till I realized which one of her baby daddies that was, and I was like, well, he has no reason to blow this up. He just got a new contract. But yeah, no, man, it was just funky all around. Like, why are we recording the exchange? Why would you use the kid crying? Like he's a kid. They cry all the time. Like my child cried 72 times today alone.
And so is the goal, because the child is crying right now because he's leaving mom to go with dad. That means you're bad as a dad. Like, how do I know?
Yeah, because then somehow that curtailed into her talking about the money that he gave the child. Oh, you only gave this amount of money to your child, and you gave this money to that whore. I'm like, man, what are you even doing right now?
And his wife was sitting passenger seat, like PJ Washington's new woman is sitting right there. She shouldn't, and she hears that, and then she says something, and it's like, wow, what a chaotic. And I saw like the top comment says, "You never bring your current girl with your ex girl at the same place." And I'm
we
like,
gotta grow up. Like we gotta grow up. You had a baby, and then y'all moved on. Like you was the one treating it like it was a financial situation, right? So he treated it like that too. We moved on. You're both supposed to be adults about this, or was that not what you was talking about in your videos when you was talking about scooping up your next NBA baller and all that other stuff? Because like there's another layer to this. Like this is the relationship that she sought to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Right, outside of that whole episode with Kevin Gates, I don't know what the fuck that was, but this is the type of relationship that she sought. So for her now to be in the middle of it and then be like, oh well, you not doing this and you not paying attention to this and you not paying this, well, that sounds like wifey problems, and you are not that. And you would think that for a person who's always in the public eye, you would want to turn off at some point, especially around your kids. And it doesn't seem like that's really in her purview to ever not be on. So it's unfortunate.
Peacemaker?
I have not seen that show. Don't plan to watch it.
Change your mind with this one right here.
Likewise. Oh, now when this happens, yes.
Let's see.
I will fast forward to that part.
What part? Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, okay.
You've seen the rumors swirling that
rumors of what?
Oh, here we go.
That I don't wear socks. It's true.
Oh no. The rumors of Blue Beetle appearing in this upcoming season of Peacemaker. And James Gunn even said in an interview that those wanting it aren't out of luck.
He did.
What's your reaction to this? Which I kind of just got.
I mean, dude, I don't envy his position in having to like dodge diplomatically rumors left and right. There's a couple of Blue Beetles. So I don't know, like I would just say that I know that there's anticipation.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Just overlook that.
To bring all of these people to the universe eventually. And when it comes to Peacemaker, like I have always been the biggest fan of that dynamic of Jaime and Peacemaker. So you know, I'll be watching alongside everyone else week by week. I have nothing to say to Peacemaker. I have nothing to say to this universe aside from the fact that I'm just a fan and really excited to see what the heck they got going on.
I'll tell you what, and I do this with all roles. I'm not just nitpicking. He needs to slim down. And I say this as someone who follows Sholo on Instagram. He has a podcast. He has a podcast with one of the guys from Cobra Kai. So if you see him sitting in the podcast chair, because it's an open, their podcast setting is open. It's like they're supposed to be in a living room. So you can see his full body. And like he just showed, he never had socks on, even in the podcast. He's gained weight. Blue Beetle is not a heavy set dude.
How big has he gotten? Are we fat shaming here, or is he just?
No.
Let me see. Let me pull it up.
I don't think that's terribly bad. I can barely see it.
That's not a current picture because the dude to the left is not that young any longer.
This picture's from April 16th.
Yeah, all right. It's all right. This is Blue Beetle-esque.
I don't know.
He's a little bit more hipster.
There we go.
Okay. All right. He's got the jacket on. You can't really
He's
tell
bulking.
what's up underneath there.
There we go. Come on. That's why I said let's get from April. Let's get to October.
He getting a little wide, just a little bit. And I mean, he's not big though. You know, I don't think you hit the treadmill. It could just be his clothes too. You know what I'm saying? People like frumpy clothes.
We can see it in his face that there's a little bit of fat on his cheeks. So, but it's not like nothing you can't really train. You know, if you got, we got to shoot in a couple months. Okay, cool. I know what to do. I'll train. Like, he can do it. Diet. He can do a Ozempic, all that stuff.
He can do Ozempic. Yeah, no, don't do that.
He
But
can do what The Rock did.
what he was talking about in terms of there being more than one Blue Beetle, is that talk?
No,
Is that
he doesn't. He just saying shit. Ain't no damn one more. Ted Korg is dead. Ain't no more one than Blue Beetle.
And
No,
Jim said he'd
there
be
are
using
other
it.
Blue Beetles.
Yeah, but like I think in the canon that they've built so far, Ted is dead, and that Ted was the Blue Beetle before him.
Yeah.
James said Sholo Jaime Reyes is going to be Blue Beetle in the DCU. So he was just talking. He's bad at lying. All he's got to say is, I know nothing about this, but I'm game. I know I'm going to be in the DCU. I just don't know when. But I don't expect to see me in Peacemaker, guys. Simple as that. What's wrong with lying?
You got to cut him slack, though. This is kind of, you got to think about when Tom Holland joined the MCU. This is big for him. He's never been in something as big as Connective Universe and something as big as DC. He's got to learn.
Was that really floating around for y'all though? That like Blue Beetle was going to show up in Peacemaker?
I've heard
Y'all
it before.
hearing that a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this the Scoopers are saying it.
That was the first time I heard it. I was like,
James did say big cameos, so I guess that he said cameos though. So that's one. I'd say that's a pretty big one. Because for the people that aren't again in these spaces, when they see him, they're gonna be like, ah.
I mean, I guess if you wanted to see him, the thing that you're really banking on is the fact that James Gunn is coming out right now and saying that it's not going to happen. And since he's an habitual liar, you can pretty much put at least $1 on the fact that thing is going to happen and have a pretty solid bet. So
My favorite James Gunn lie is the one that we just disproved. He said there won't be a Superman sequel, a direct Superman sequel, and Man of Tomorrow.
and then announces the Superman sequel coming in 2027. It's shameless. It's shameless. And I do think that there's a bit of like celebrity attitude for all of that. I think that they can say anything. And as long as they don't break the law while they're doing it, they can just get away with it. Like, who's going to hold them accountable? What you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, I lied. You spent some money based on that lie. What are you going to do about it? Literally, that's how it feels. Because these people just say stuff that is patently untrue about a lot of things these days. No, it's a bit insulting, more than a bit.
What if he goes, "Oh, they're on my case." Okay, guys, it's a Supergirl sequel. You see, because Superman happens first, Supergirl happens second, and she's gonna be in the movie.
You're gonna try to gaslight us into thinking that Man of Tomorrow is Supergirl's movie.
She'll be in it.
Yeah. True fans know that Man of Tomorrow is actually Kara's story.
Yep. You can't spell woman without man.
Absolutely.
James Gunn.
Did you guys watch that animated Man of Tomorrow movie? I think Darius told me you said you saw it and it was like a crappy animation style, right?
I just don't like the animation. Yeah, the animation sucks. It's DC animated changed their animation for whatever reason. It went from being top tier to why? Did 3 whole movies with that, the Crisis movies, 3 whole parts of just shitty animation for 48 minutes.
Yeah. So is it more like the Batman series that they were doing?
Yeah, like the Brave and Bold Batman series. It looked like that.
I didn't love it, but yes.
Wait, which Batman series?
The
From,
newer
like,
one that they just put out. There was like a female penguin and.
I wouldn't say it was like that. I like that animation style. Is it? Would you say that's the same? Maybe they are the same. Okay, I was gonna say
I'm not talking about Batman Caped Crusader, the recent one. I'm talking about one from
was
like
that something
15
different?
years. Yeah.
Okay, I was talking
Oh.
Cape Crusader. Yeah, when he said that, I thought Cape Crusader. Okay, so
The animation is like Archer from FX. Yeah.
Ugh. For
It's
a
not
DC
good.
project? What in the fuck?
it's not
It's
good.
terrible. Yeah.
It's ugly.
I hope we get a light adaptation of a Young Justice storyline with Blue Beetle and the Scarab. I wouldn't mind if Peacemaker gets hijacked with that storyline. Yes.
Yes. And again, change the Scarab. Don't make it that female voice. Not being, misogynistic. Just don't want that. I want the Scarab like in Young Justice. Talking to Jaime, everything like that. The episode I was watching last night, Calder was threatening to blow up, the cave, and Blue Beetle, the Scarab said he bluffs. Vaporize him. I was like, yes, that's what I want. That's what I want in the Blue Beetle movies.
Who was the voice actor there?
I have no idea.
I hope he's like still young enough and able to do it now. If not, they'll get Pedro Pascal.
Pedro's busy about to be tonguing down Falcon, Mr. Fantastic and Falcon.
He's very anxious.
He got cast opposite of Danny. Is it Ramirez? Yeah, in the new gay film. Who's directing that? I forget who's directing it.
It's crazy when you say Falcon. I'm not thinking about Daniel Ramirez. I actually think about Sam.
I was like, yo, he gonna be kissing Anthony Mackie?
No, sorry, Danny Ramirez, the new Falcon. Maybe I should have said that.
Shocking either way, but anyways.
Hey, Clinton lied to us, and he was the prez. Y'all probably too young to remember that.
No, I remember I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yeah,
did you see? This is not like a topic or anything, but look at this in the group chat. This is the concept art that, as all these movies come out afterwards, they give all the what could have been and what our ideas were going to be, like how the leader, I don't know why they didn't go with that drawing that they had that was accurate to what he looked like, but this is so much better for the Void than a Shadow. Like
a Shadow, yeah.
It's like who pointed to? Because I'm sure this was up there. Like who pointed to the Shadow?
Oh,
and said,
yes,
like,
yes.
What?
This is what I was thinking.
Right.
So, like when I'm thinking the Void, I'm thinking like there is like a monster that lives within Bob Reynolds that like comes out, and then when it consumes him, there is no more Bob. Bob goes inside the monster. Like when the new Avengers and the Avengers, I guess, when they were fighting Bob when he had lost his shit out in them suburbs, right before War Machine gets killed. I think that's how that happens. But they were like fighting this giant black kaiju thing. Like he was like a giant demon or something like that. That's what he had turned into. That's what I was expecting to see out of the Void. Not let me snap you into La La Land. Let me do some Wanda shit. Let's reutilize a shooting style that we've already established in our older movies. It just wasn't very inventive.
Just visually, they leave such good shit on the table every time they release. Like even the stuff they had for the Serpent Society, it's like, why the fuck did you not do? Like, I don't know. It's like they look at the idea
to change the fortune of that movie.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Well, no.
I think inviting the WWE crowd into it, I think it might have.
I do think if you would have had what the original story was going to be with the Serpent Society, I think so, because the shit with Red Hulk just never, even when they advertised it and showed him, it never made sense. Like, because what was Sam going to do? Sam did exactly what I expected him to do. Shoot him and fly away. Come back, shoot him and fly away. Scratch him with your wings and fly away. Like, what the fuck is he going to do with Red Hulk? Should have been the Serpent Society. It's a much better, and the design they had for Giancarlo's Sidewinder. You took that brilliant serpent design that he was gonna have, and you put this nigga in a coat and said, "Hey, here's a coat and a gun." Crazy.
I think he was in that movie for maybe 20 minutes. For about a smooth 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, after they cut it and
chopped it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, here's an idea for beating Red Hulk in that movie. Since we got the Hulk's love interest, and we got a Hulk villain, and we got another Hulk villain turned main villain for the movie. We got all this Hulk stuff in here. Maybe Bruce just appears. Since this is basically a Hulk sequel anyway, how about Bruce appears? Nah, we saving Bruce for Spider-Man.
I don't think they were. I think Sony pushed that. They said, we better have an Avenger here. Okay, we'll give you Thor. We'll give you no, Bruce Banner. We want the Hulk. I think Sony pushed that one.
It'd be nice to think that Sony has a backbone now. I just imagine them getting bent over in any request that they actually have, because their universe could be so much better if they were ever actually in the pulling position.
Yeah, I don't know though. I mean, our universe is shit, but you can't have Spider-Man without our say-so. So our universe might be shit.
The only thing they have to do to hang on to him is make a movie every 4 years. That ain't hard. That'll never be hard. We'll just make a movie every 4 years and keep.
But I'm saying, like, to behoove Marvel, like, for Marvel to be like, we want to use them for even the Civil War thing. Like, they could be like, no, not this movie. Call us the next, and then maybe in 3 movies.
Have they done that? I mean, maybe they have. Maybe we don't know. Maybe
we don't know. Maybe they have. I mean, they were ready to take him the fuck away until Tom made that big whole thing. It was like, hey guys, I'm not Spider-Man anymore. And
Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amy, Kevin, please get along.
Tom, if you're watching, I don't shame you for that. Thank you for putting your pride to the side and
calling
him
I definitely don't shame him for it. I'm glad you did. I'm glad he did. I'm glad he called.
You know where his bread is buttered. He know where the money resides.
Where the money resides.
He wasn't about to leave that up to what? Go make cherry with the Russos? Hell no. Get this shit together so we can all start making money again.
Some people like his Uncharted. He was playing Drake.
I liked a lot of parts about that movie because Uncharted is my favorite video game franchise. The only thing that screwed that movie over, and I mean literally the only thing that screwed that movie over, was Mark Wahlberg as Sully. It didn't make sense to start, didn't make sense in the middle, didn't make sense at the end. It was off-putting, to say the least. I don't know if they'll ever follow it up with a sequel, but Mark Wahlberg as Sully was one of the worst castings.
Mark Wahlberg's in the new Odyssey with Tom Holland now, right? They're both in it.
No. Please, God, say no.
Matt Damon?
Matt Damon is in there, not Mark Wahlberg.
Sorry.
Yeah, Jesus. Mapakya Ka Nahavat Yad.
He said that the Odyssey is the best movie I've ever read, the best script ever.
You know, some people were going at Tom for that. Somebody I saw a tweet that said, "Well, I would imagine so, considering his filmography."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, of course it is. It's a Christopher Nolan movie. What do you mean?
Yeah, and then someone's like, "Well, yeah, you've played Spider-Man 3 times," and I'm like, "Hey, now he's had to pull some emotion out of those Spider-Man films."
No, I think Tom is a good actor.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he
a good
a
actor.
lead outside of Spider-Man?
I
I
think
haven't seen that proven definitively. It's up in the air.
Well,
I think.
what about the does this count? I feel like it counts. It should count. It's in his resume. The film he did with the tsunami, with the family vacation, he led that as a kid. Have you seen that film? They go on vacation, tsunami, they get separated, and he's like fighting for his life, trying to get. I think Ewan McGregor plays his
Never
dad.
seen it. I'm not saying that he's not a good actor when he's in the lead position. I'm just saying if you're expecting him to carry a production, if you're expecting him to draw a crowd off of his name recognition alone, outside of Spider-Man,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
is he bankable? Is what I'm saying.
Is he like a Timothy Chalamet? Can you say
There you go. There you go.
Because they are the same class.
Sure.
Yeah, but they probably hate that. Oh my God, they're mentioning the other guy. Oh my God,
The other guy again. Yep.
can I just be mentioned without that? So we'd have to look at if Uncharted made any money, or well, the thing that he voiced, I think Strange World. We'll have to see if that made any money, and then we could say, oh, he's bankable, wasn't he?
You keep getting him mixed up with that spy movie where he's plays that
He,
kid.
like Will Smith. He's the pigeon. Will Smith is the pigeon, and he's the kid.
Yeah,
it's not Strange World.
And I think probably early on in Chalamet and Tom's careers, they were probably like, oh, you know, getting mentioned together. I can tell you now, Tom's not getting mentioned in not like that no more. Chalamet's on a different level now.
Just wait for the Odyssey.
I hope so.
Uncharted hit 400 million, so that's pretty good. I'm assuming the budget was something normal, so 400 million was good.
You know, I still haven't seen this one.
It's not bad, dude. It's not bad.
It's on HBO Max, isn't it? Is it on Max? No, Prime.
No, Prime.
Yeah, Prime. Yeah, I see it, and I'm always like, do I want to watch this?
That movie he has on Netflix with Robert Pattinson shows
that is good. That is good. That is
lead?
Not Tom. We're talking about Timothy Chalamet, King, where he plays King Arthur, and Robert Pattinson plays. I forget the.
Are you talking about Timothy? Timothy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my boy be getting down.
King is damn good.
You got a lot of them.
Pattinson's French accent in that movie. He's good.
Okay.
You haven't seen it? You should check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really good. It's gory.
Guess what? I'm not gonna check it out.
It's gory. There's a lot of action in it. A lot of familiar faces. Good movie. And it's a historic. It's one of those. You'll find it, I think, in the Netflix historical, real, whatever, brought to life or whatever it's called.
No, yeah. That's cool. That's cool on them. So, the latest news coming out of the Streetfighter franchise was this. I'll read the Hollywood Reporter article. Streetfighter moves to Paramount as legendary deal becomes official. The picture that they went with was the video game screen, select a character screen. I'll get the big version up for you. Copy and paste. And you can see the countries with the players involved. If you look closely, those are the actors. Jason Momoa down here. Roman Reigns, his twin, his doppelganger, his look-alike. Anyone else you recognize here on the cast?
Fitty.
I don't know. I've seen her before. I just don't know her name. I know Cody.
Fitty.
50?
Maggots Schultz.
This is the guy who plays in Ant-Man, Baba Yaga. He's one of the friends of Ant-Man.
I forget her name. I know her name, the blonde-haired girl down there.
Florence Pugh,
Where's Florence Pugh?
the blonde hair girl.
I don't see her.
I still don't see
Chun
her.
Li
Where?
girl has no thighs. She said.
Yeah, see, that's a problem. That's a problem. She needs to be hitting them squats right now. Where is Florence Pugh?
The comedian who dated the hot model Emily. Pete Davidson?
Pete Davidson dated Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Yeah. Why so many wrestlers?
Why is Andrew Schultz in this?
I'm confused as well.
I guess he's playing
I saw a training video he did.
Cody Rhodes is Guile. Fuck, I hate that. I hate when the mouse just scrolls up for no reason. So this movie's coming out in October 2026. And Legendary has built a reputation for ambitious, globally appealing films. We're excited to be partnering with them. Streetfighter is the perfect start to our collaboration, which we believe will be strong and lasting, said Josh Greenstein, co-chair of Paramount. Where's like the thing where it says Will Smith? Oh, that was a different story. Never mind. Where's the part where it says who's playing who? I just had it. Is it here? So including Noah Centineo as Ken Masters, Andrew Koji as Ryu, Kalina Liang as Chun-Li Jo, Roman Reigns on Hawaii as Akuma, David Dastmalchian as M. Bison, Cody Rhodes as Guile, Andrew Schultz, the MAGA maggot, as Dan Hibiki, Eric Andre, he was in the movie, as Don Savage, Vidyot Jamwal as Dalzim, with Curtis 50 Cent Jackson as Balrog, and Jason Momoa as Blanca. He's like the biggest star, and he's gonna have the most prosthetics and makeup and everything. Jason Momoa.
Well, good for him for
Committing?
yes, going all the way and not making it about him.
Right. Don't know what to say. It's a video game movie. Those are pretty popular. The cast is there. They've got a cool screen, so they're going to advertise it to try to appeal to everyone who was playing that game back in 1996. Sure.
I don't know how this film is going to come together. They got a lot of notable faces. They got not a lot in terms of the story going on right now, which I'm sure we'll get more of that closer we get to next October. But I'm struggling to see a successful path in terms of like mass success. Now, if you're a big Street Fighter fan, or if you're a big wrestling fan, or big 50 Cent fan, or anything like that, maybe you'll pay extra attention to this project and it'll touch you. But I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't see it. I think I would have gone for a much more like unknown cast so we can fit physical aesthetics for something like Street Fighter. Not that these guys are out of shape and they're not going to fit the bill. I just think that there could have been a bit more attention paid to character as opposed to just getting names, to excite, which kind of gives me an idea of where they're going with the production in a way.
Totally. Culture Made reminds me that people are still playing to this day. We're on Street Fighter number 6. And I tell you that these are not the graphics from Street Fighter number 6. That's why I chose to say it. And yes, Kingsport Cal, 92, not 96.
Who?
Yeah, no, I don't. I just, all I've seen from this so far is just all the training videos and how massive Noah Centineo has gotten. He has put on weight. I don't know who he's playing, but he's on weight.
I hope he scooped up Chun-Li chick and made her do some work while he was working out. Like, come on, you come with me. You on my diet, and you work out when I work out.
Not Street Fighter related, but I do have a question, and this was more so kind of been one that like top things we could have talked about. I just had a question. Have y'all seen? Because I'm gonna tell you until today, I saw it. I think yesterday. I didn't know. I thought that was just some white man. I didn't know that video was Drewski. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
And your thoughts on that? Do you find it funny?
Having fun.
Right,
I didn't
okay.
stop to scroll.
No.
I scrolled past it after the first 5 seconds. And yeah, man, he's just putting on a fake.
Yeah,
voice
but it's
and
not.
everything.
I don't think I. Okay, am I laughing at the fact that he's doing this? No, I'm laughing at how ridiculous it is because it's Drewski. But it's not funny because I agree with some of the other comments. If the shoe was on the other foot, we'd be going insane.
Exactly. So don't give them this.
Yeah, so I don't. I don't know. It's crazy. And Theo Vaughn, what he just recently said.
I know what Marcus is gonna tell me, and maybe I know it, maybe I don't. But are you gonna say you can't tiptoe around the feelings of white people, something like that?
No.
My bad. Sorry for assuming.
I was going to address the fact that like, oh well, if this was the other way around, we would be up in arms. I want to point out something about his depiction, right? Is for the most part, he's blending in. He's acting like the people around him. He's communing with the people at the race or what have you, right? Like in a comical way, obviously in a satirical way, but he's not doing it in a way to disrespect or make caricatures of the people he's representing, because he's doing the same shit that they're doing, drinking beers, cheering on the race. Now, if you were to go and paint your face black and your lips red and do a jig and try to pretend to be a black person that way, then yeah, we're going to be up in arms. But when you do what Robert Downey Jr. did in Tropic Thunder, you go down in comedy history. Right?
Yeah,
And,
okay.
and so
But that's I think RDJ is a little different.
Disrespect? Are you trying to denigrate in this character, or are you just trying to do comedy? And so when someone's trying to dehumanize you through the comedy, I think that's where the line gets drawn. I don't think he's trying to dehumanize anybody.
I don't think he's trying to dehumanize anybody either. But you're telling me that if a regular old white guy or streamer or whatever came to a cookout, came to the barbershop, came to one of our cultural places of hangout, and he was dressed as a black person and was, hey, what up, my nigga? Give me some. Wait, what up, auntie? Hey, that's kind of he would be blending. So if he's blending in, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's the same. I think with Robert Downey Jr.
So again, Robert Downey Jr. wasn't walking down the street as a black man. He was playing in a movie, and he was making a caricature of white actors in Hollywood and how they act. Right? It was a play on their method actors and what have you. Now, again, if you would have saw this in a white dude, first of all, just the historical relevancy of white people putting on blackface paint to play black people just kind of starts us in a weird spot, to compare the two.
Never ignore history.
Absolutely. But like, if he was behaving like an animal, swinging from trees, barely literate, then it applies. I just don't like it because, like, I feel like it's a little cheap. It's very reactionary. It's meant to invoke visceral reactions to it, and so I try not to bite on stuff like this because I know that's exactly what is the point of the content. And he's a content creator, so this is his job. He got to push the envelope somehow. I just didn't care for this.
He pushed it with this because that, and hats off. Wow, he did that when I said, but hats off to because that makeup is ridiculous. Because I'm telling you, until I started seeing the video make its rounds today, because I think it came out yesterday. I saw it yesterday, but I kept scrolling. I'm like, oh, this is some white man at a NASCAR event. Why is everybody sharing this? I didn't know it was Drewski.
That's fucking Drewski.
Yeah. That's some hell of a makeup. Hell of a makeup. This person, like, who is this person? Not off Drewski. This person's got to work in the industry because this is a hell of a job. I really thought he was a white man.
Rachel Dolezal. Oh man, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Since we're on Instagram, I saw this recently that Universal has removed the Jordan Peele's new movie from their 2026 release calendar.
What
That's
movie was
Trouble
that?
in Paradise.
Or maybe they're moving it. Maybe it gets moved. We haven't heard any. Who is this? This is Screen Thrill. I don't know Screen Thrill. I don't have no sources in Screen Thrill. I don't know nobody over there. They all up in Jordan's business.
They're not reporting it like it's their exclusive.
This is not the only person that's shared this, though. There have been other
No.
outlets sharing this.
Sorry, Screen
Universal declined to comment, while representatives for Peele did not immediately respond. It's real.
Okay. Yep. That sounds pretty real.
Is that because him is doing so poorly? They're like, damn, we can't. Jordan Peele is not the golden goose anymore. Like, even though you had 3 good ones, all it took was 1 bad one, and you're in our bad graces now.
Hey. He did not shoot him. Him is Justin Tipton's movie. He is a producer on him. Okay, like I don't think that's a direct reflection. Like if him flops financially, like we can't make another Get Out. We can't make another Us. We can't make another Nope. Like I think the positives are on his side in terms of when he actually makes the film himself.
You think him is actually gonna do anything? I don't think so.
I don't know what it's expected to make. Like I don't know what they spent on it. I don't know how it's tracking. Haven't really heard too much about it. Her contract is going to make $50 million this opening weekend though.
I think Marlon Wayne is a beloved figure, and if he does the right media, he could help him.
Yeah,
is it out?
I don't think so. I saw.
We haven't talked about the flop.
Where he was like saying he's trying to, reach another level and show people another range of himself, type of actor that he is. So, yeah.
Yeah, you made me think I had missed the damn movie. When we was talking about it, I thought it was already out. Yeah, I think it'll do okay. Now, again, packed horror season. Conjuring. What else is coming out here in the fall? Weapons is already out. Devils is coming out. There are some things that people are going to go line up to see. Yep. Horror fans are going to line up to see. So he's got some comp.
A little bit. Hey, I'm sidetracking too. Politics. We got to talk Star Wars, right? Here.
Saying I'm in the Sith Files, folks. Can you believe that? That I was on Korriban, harvesting underage Kyber with Darth Plagueis. I mean, who's talking about this guy? He's very wise, and he's frankly an old friend, but can you believe this? They're saying I'm in the Sith Files, folks. Can you believe
They're saying I'm in the Sith Files, folks. Good for them, folks. Good for the ladies. And gentlemen, I guess if they're I'm sure there are some male victims involved there. It's like there's 1,000 of them. So, but for releasing, or getting together and planning to release. Now, what I would do is based off of that announcement, I changed my name and I'd already have my exit strategy on how to get out of whatever country I'm currently living in, because them folks gonna be hunting. But I would hope that through it maybe after a change of regime here in the U.S., maybe after a different attorney general takes a position, that we revisit these files and actually seek criminal charges for these folks, because I don't think I want to live in a country where we allow kitty touchers to get away.
My release strategy for this wouldn't be to just release the names. It's to make people want you to release the names. Well, it's taking so long. Why don't we get the names yet? So that we can add credibility to them. Because you don't want someone to go, they're not even the real government, right? They could be lying. You don't want to, let them build it up. And then when you finally get to saying what names were there, release it in segments. Be like, here it is. Make it all the people that MAGA are going to pounce on. Chris Tucker, Clinton, make it all them. And then you hit him with the Trump and the third release. The third time we're gonna release all the names at once, and that's when Trump gets to be there, because you don't want them to initially. Oh, that's fake news. You see, they put Trump in the list. That's not
Oh,
real.
I see what you're saying. You bait them. You give them all the folks that they wanted to be on the list in the first place, and then they be like, "Oh yeah, see, look at all the liberals." And then when you release the other half with all of they folks on it, they can't be like the whole list is fake. Gotcha. No, it's not a bad strategy. I am more concerned on the aftermath of it. Like, I think there has been an incredible amount of influence and power exerted to make sure that not just the orange peel sitting in the Oval Office, but a lot of people don't get their name swept up into this. A lot of people who may have just taken a vacation to the spot and seen the stuff and didn't come back and tell anybody, because
Anyone who's gone once, they get benefit of the doubt. I know how ridiculous and naive I may sound, but anyone who goes once can say, I didn't know. That's why I didn't go back. I didn't know there was going to be all that stuff. I didn't want to talk about it, but that's why I didn't return.
But then if you go about the business of assisting in a cover-up, how complicit are you really? Like, I mean, like, honestly, you can sit on I went once, I seen what happened, and I never went back. But then you assisted in covering it up and making sure that nobody ever got any type of consequences around it. So you're complicit. You're wrapped all up in it. You can't wash your hands of it. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. I think that any confirmation that this thing actually happened, because it did actually happen, is a good thing. And Godspeed. Just making sure everybody's safe.
Yeah, I don't want the government to even release them anymore, because by the time they do release them, it's going to be picked through and this and that, and who knows what's real and what's not. So these women coming forward, and I agree, change your name by now. I would have changed, like you said, if I left the mic. But yeah, no. And the funny thing is, it's the maggots still in support of it. The maggots that are still in support of it. The ones that are like, oh, well, it is a hoax. It's all drummed up by the Democrats. But this is the same Epstein files that he ran on during his campaign that everybody was like, oh yeah, release some. He's going to release some and da da da. So what from the campaign before November till now has made it a hoax? Because you are finally realizing that your guy, the cult leader of the maggots, he's in those files. We've all known that. We've all known he's in those files. He knows he's in those files. What's his name? Mike Johnson, Keebler Elf, knows he's in those files. They all know that. It's just like, so with knowing that the president of the United States is in those files, for me, it's like, okay, I don't want to wait 4 years. I don't want to be like, oh, well, let's have the change. And I know that's what's going to have to do. You have to have, but do you really have to have the change of regime? I think it's in the Constitution. If we don't like the way the government is going, we, the people, have the right to overthrow said government. Therefore, if the president's a fucking pedophile, and that's not an if, I'm just saying if for context purposes, but he is. If the president is a pedophile, why the fuck is he still sitting in the office? Why the fuck is he still running the country? The people that are under him, that are protecting them, why are they still in place? We shouldn't have to wait 4 years and have pedophiles running the country for them to, once he gets out of office, have it so set up in place where he can get on a jet and jet off to wherever the fuck. No, prosecute these fuckers now, president or not.
I agree. I don't have no patience for this type of shit, so I agree with Darius.
Nah,
they gotta go.
Okay. They gotta go. So let's get to the main. The main thing that happened this week is that James Gunn randomly just dropped Man of Tomorrow in theaters July 9, 2027. Now, I hate the way he did it. Raptor Cloak seems to be a fan of it. I like it. I think it's a cool picture, and I saw that Jim Lee is the guy who drew it down there with his signature. That's the guy who is one of the greatest artists ever, and he runs DC Comics. I like the way that this looks and everything, but to just drop the announcement with no hype is actually stupid. You could actually give us like a day in advance. Hey, big announcement tomorrow. You could do a video. You can do David Cornsbutt being like, guess what? Man of Tomorrow. This release strategy of this news is pretty whack. You could have had an event. You could have said it on your podcast. You could have, because he's doing a Peacemaker podcast, right? While you were there, you could have shot something because you got the whole production set and everything. You could have done it better you could have interested content creators like me to know that, oh shit, he said that on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern that there's going to be a news item. All right, I'm going to prepare my day just so I can get on and I can cover it for you, James Gunn, and help promote your thing. I'm just mad at the release strategy of it. There was no fandom, Comic-Con. There was no anything. It was just blah. Here's the dates. Good picture.
So, could we not have just did this at SDCC? Like, only thing we got is this concept art. Like, he didn't give us obviously they haven't started shooting anything, so there's no footage to show. But if all we were going to do is drop some concept art online and say, hey, 2027, could we not have did this? Could we not have spent 20 minutes at Hall H? Hey, here's the concept art. It's coming out 2027, starring Corn Sweat, starring, what's Lex Luthor's name? Halt. Nicholas Holt, Blase Skip.
Here's why we couldn't do that. Here's why we couldn't do that. We didn't know how much money it was going to make. If it performed really, really well internationally, along with domestically, they would have had enough time 2 weeks after July 11 to come to Comic-Con and say, we can confidently tell you that there's going to be a new Superman movie. Didn't do that well. You know, right now it's, I think, sitting at 610 million. You guys can fact check me if I'm wrong, but it's not doing that well. And so that's why they couldn't say it at Comic-Con.
Fair enough. I just think that with this, you kind of said it. There's a better way of unveiling this. There's a better way of bringing this about than just releasing it online. I don't know what that is particularly. You know, his brand of spontaneous marketing is having a 2-minute long chat with Shaq and David Cornsweat, you know, in the middle of an NBA game. So I don't know, but something better than social media. He literally, somebody has to change the password. Somebody has to. This man is on here way too often.
What do we think about the screwdriver for Superman's holding? It's art. Interpret it.
I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know. No clue.
Does that mean he built the suit or he helped Lex with it? Like, you're fast here. Tighten this up. Screw that. Screw that.
You know, maybe Lex is dying of kryptonite poison, and Superman helped him develop a way to live with the Fortress of Solitude. The technology in the Fortress of Solitude helped them create this technology on his suit so that he could live.
Okay.
My favorite Lex is pretend to be on your side, Lex. So I'm very interested to see. Maybe I need to watch fucking shitty cartoon.
I like this theory. Dismantling the suit. So he's got that. He's looking at you sideways. Look. Clark is kind of looking at you in a certain little way. And maybe I might need to dismantle that suit. So I'm just going to keep this thing handy right by my side.
Yeah, because I need a screwdriver. Because I'm ultra polite and I don't just want to smash it off of you.
Yeah, Lex has got his big fist right over there, like he's ready to fight, and and Clark is just going, "Okay, we'll fight together for now."
Yeah, they have to fight together.
At this point, we just playing a guessing game because this probably means nothing. Like, it probably in the long scheme of things, the time in between now and when this movie actually comes out is probably going to change several times. So I don't think we can really interpret too much.
In Man Up Tomorrow, the actors that are in it so far are in the movie that is currently on HBO Max. All those characters are currently besides Martian Manhunter. Now, that could be a surprise thing that's maybe mentioned, later on. But they are all in the movie, and the villain is Brainiac. And I do believe those two do team up. Lex and...
Yeah, it's not nothing. It definitely is insinuating a team up.
Cool.
It's not everything either. I know what you're saying. It's just like
it's all subject to change because also Peacemaker's in this, and Peacemaker damn sure isn't in that fucking HBO Max movie. So things are going to be different, and he's going to probably do wonky things, and who knows?
Is Gunn still doing Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, or not?
I was about to say, what is this? Are we in the Superman era, or is this Gods and Monsters?
Probably
Who knows?
somebody reshared that panel deal he did from that closet and said, so all this was bullshit. Yeah,
More bullshit, a bag of bullshit.
basically. Basically.
And he'll never be in front of an interviewer who will press him on it.
Who will ask him about it? Like, come on, man.
My favorite is Simu Liu giving the thumbs up. Did you see his tweet also? The little face that he made? Here it is. So somebody said, somebody was like, I genuinely don't remember the last time a superhero movie had a sequel turn around this fast. And he gave the unamused face.
He's sick. He's sick. So Shang-Chi got to show up in Spider-Man, man, because they took his director, told him to sit down so they can make the 4th Spider-Man movie before he get his 2nd movie.
How much blame can we put on Simu Liu? I can make a case right here that you've made terrible choices. You were in that Jennifer Lopez Netflix movie. I guess you were a supporting cast in Barbie, so that's something. You were seen. You were supporting cast there in a very big movie. So
you don't think that if Marvel greenlit Shang-Chi 2, that one of those movies just goes by the wayside? Hey, I'm sorry, I'm doing my own thing.
I mean,
so he can be a supporting role in Barbie.
If he was a bigger star, if Shang-Chi, if Simu Liu was such a big star after coming out of a Marvel movie, he was doing big things in Hollywood. He could probably go, guys, shouldn't you guys make a Shang-Chi 2? I'm Simu Liu. The same way Tom Cruise says, I'm Tom Cruise. The same way people say that their name is what they are. Simu Liu didn't take big roles. But then also, white supremacy, racism.
I was going to say, he shaded towards the colorless, but he's not exactly colorless. So, there's still a little bit of, you don't get that type of treatment that way. He's not getting the Hemsworth. He's definitely not getting the Hemsworth, Ronnie Davis Jr. Yeah, no, I ain't getting that.
And we know that those guys are getting all these roles. Glenn Powell, we've seen Timothée Chalamet showing up in lead roles. Robert Pattinson. We know what it looks like to be the leading man in an expensive movie, and Simu Liu's look is not that. So I don't know. I'm just speaking out loud and throwing out ideas. I don't really have a strong opinion on that, but I can say for sure that if Simu Liu skyrocketed his star power, they would be happy to do a Shang-Chi 2.
Well, I don't even think it's happy to do it. It's not like they don't want to do it now, but it's so we need Daniel to do the Spider-Man movie. We know you were working on Shang-Chi 2, but we need you on the Spider-Man movie. I think that's happening regardless of how big a star Simon Liu is. Simon Liu. Is it Simon or Simon? However you pronounce it. I don't think, regardless of how big he is, that they're putting him in front of Spider-Man.
And it's also not even, I don't even think it's the climate as well. We have to keep reminding ourselves it's the climate of Marvel. Let's do a Shang-Chi 2 when no one's watching Marvel. Why greenlight a Shang-Chi 2 right now? No one's watching Marvel.
But then that plays into Chill's point. If he's a bigger star, then that would be the reason. There's a law. We need something different. We need a change up pitch. Oh, Simon Liu is hot right now. Let's get him his 2nd movie.
Yeah, but they did it with Fantastic Four. Pedro. Is he Pedro not Pedro Pascal? And that still didn't do it.
$500 million.
Okay, they brought in Angelina Jolie into the Eternals. That still didn't do it.
Shit, they ain't do nothing.
I don't think it's so. Marvel's thing has never been we need big names to sell, because that's not what they built upon. And they still, the reason again, it just comes back to the shithole they dug. Shithole they dug. Nobody wants to watch. Nobody's gonna watch a Shang-Chi 2. I would have been there.
Yeah, but I think there's still an interest for Keanu Reeves. There's a star power interest there.
Keanu Reeves. Oh. Well, I think some actors that like Keanu have that star power. Keanu is one of them that has that star power. But then again, does he? Because wasn't he in Ballerina?
He was in it, but he didn't lead it. He wasn't in it I don't think he was in it enough to change the fortune of that movie. But you can't say that about none of the other John Wicks, though. John Wicks do their thing.
Yeah, that was their thing.
Yep. Let's go on to a super chat. $2. Who was wasted more in the MCU, Idris or Sterling? Shaking my head. So Idris Elba
Ooh.
played Heimdall, a race swap. What's not even who cares? And then there's Sterling K. Brown, who was the father of Eric Killmonger. You didn't need someone so good. Sterling K. Brown could be a Blue Marvel, right? Yeah, maybe
Sterling
Sterling.
K. Brown is also one of the best, one of the more talented, most classically trained actors that the MCU has ever had, and they killed him in a throwaway death in the beginning of the entire Black Panther lore. But yeah, no, I'm going Sterling K because
Sterling.
Heimdall still got to have heroic moments. Heimdall had a heroic death. He had a son who turned into some fucking space ghost or whatever. You know, he had other things going on. Sterling was up out of there, man, and he birthed, you know, Killmonger. So,
Yes.
double whammy. Ijobu.
The real answer is C. Jonathan Majors. Are y'all watching his new show, Sterling K. Brown? Sterling for real.
Hey, so side note, because you're talking about Sterling K and his show on Hulu.
Paradise.
Now,
Yeah.
you know, I've mentioned about how cable packages have just morphed into a hobbled streaming package altogether. I now have Hulu for free as well.
Sweet.
Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, all come included now with my, amongst all the other channels that have streaming channels as well. So basically, I just got a streaming menu. It's just a streaming. That's all cable has become.
How much times have you had Hulu before?
On my own, like I was paying for it, only one other time.
Ever? Okay, just one other time. What's
Yeah.
the streaming service you haven't tried? Shudder, Peacock, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus.
Haven't tried Shudder. Tubi. My first time trying Tubi was Damascus.
Oh, I haven't tried Tubi until this year either.
Haven't done Vudu or YouTube TV or
Quibi.
No, haven't done much with those.
Prime is pretty easy to get into though, because you know the Amazon thing.
Yep, got Prime.
Tubi is it? Really? Just Tubi? Okay. See, I've there's a lot I haven't tried. Darius, what has like escaped your streaming service? You know, streamer.
What do you mean? What's escaped it?
Like, what haven't you done? What streaming service haven't you used?
I'll just name one.
I've got currently. I pay for Tubi, I believe, Peacock, or Tubi's free, isn't it?
Yeah, but I got
free.
Yeah, so I have Tubi, Peacock, Netflix, HBO Max, Hulu, Disney.
What are you missing?
Crunchyroll, the anime.
Crunchyroll,
the anime one.
I've had that before. Crunchyroll.
And I think that's it. I think that's all I have.
Yes, I've tried every one of them. I mean, most of them I tried them.
Peacock is about to go by the wayside. So you know, the WWE PLEs are all going to ESPN now, and they moved up the schedule. At first, it was going to be 2026. Now it's going to be starting with WrestlePalooza here in September. Is when they're switching over to ESPN. It's going to happen early.
Peacock's not going to be a thing any longer?
Well, not for WWE. They're going to pick up basketball here in the fall.
Yeah, with Michael Jordan on commentary.
Yeah, so that'll be, I guess, a good trade-off for them. But
I want to.
hold on, let me finish it, and I'll toss it back over to you. So I was trying to watch Clash in Paris on Saturday, right? I'm watching the replay.
Great show.
In the middle of the whose match was it? I think it was Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch, their match, right? It shuts off. I go back into the Peacock profile to start the replay again. It tells me to upgrade it. Now, by this time, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I wasn't able to watch it in real time. But yeah, Yeah, that night they tried to snatch it away and make me pay for it because that's the last one. That's the last PLA they're going to have on Peacock. I think that is a travesty. That's childish, Peacock. Okay, it's not my fault. I wasn't at the negotiating table. Why can't I watch my final PLE on Peacock? I actually enjoy Peacock for WWE PLEs.
That they're hoping now that all those WWE fans saw other things on Peacock and they're like, let's keep the streaming service because I want to see The Office, the paper, everything.
They're hoping. And again, they're getting basketball, so they have the chance to do the same thing for the next 11 years, I think it is, with the NBA rights. So they'll survive.
Do you guys remember Kevin Hart used to have a streaming service? I think that one is Quibi, Quick Bites. I think that is it.
No, was it Quibi? Is that the one that was all the horizontal movies? That's the one that he was like heavily invested into. He was pushing pretty hard.
Do you mean vertical?
What did I said? I said horizontal, didn't I? Yes, vertical. The vertical videos. There was like a streaming platform that he was putting together.
That's innovative. That's like, oh, this is what the times, right? Like, I don't mind someone trying that. And I know it failed, but like, I couldn't tell you for fact, like, it wouldn't work, right? It was a stupid name, Quibi. Stupid name. And I get Netflix with T-Mobile. Max is the best right now. Are they? Peacemaker, some Game of Thrones stuff.
I think they ebb and flow. So now that they've all kind of decided that they can't really dominate other than Netflix because they're just kind of omnipresent, but none of them have really taken supremacy. So now they just kind of shift seasons. When Game of Thrones is on, it's HBO time. When The Boys and Gen V and all that stuff is going on, then it's Prime's time. And then, Peacock has a lot of live sports stuff. College football is going to keep them afloat. Basketball is going to keep them afloat. NFL is going to keep them afloat. So they're kind of like a
Marvel and Disney. You forgot to mention Disney Plus.
No, I don't have. No one has time for that. But if they ever do, make something worthwhile watching, then people will slide and create a season for them. But I don't think anybody really is going to dominate a year in terms of a streaming service.
Max, they're going to have Harry Potter, Lanterns, and a couple Game of Thrones shows. They're going to be solid for 12 months.
We'll see. If all of that works out and all of it's good, then they'll have a potential. I think Hulu is the closest. Hulu has The Bear. They have a lot of new stuff. They're still creating content out of those Fox and FX studios. So they got a lot of great adult content that they're able to churn out.
But when does Hulu dissolve into just Disney? Because isn't that happening soon?
2026. Yeah. But I think it's still going to be. I think you'll know, obviously, when you're watching something from the Fox menu or just regular Disney Plus, right? I don't think they're going that far. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they're just going to integrate it all.
Couple things in the chat. Yes, Canada doesn't have HBO Max, but we have something called Crave, and we also have these bundles now where you can get Crave and Disney Plus, and you can have like 3 of the streaming services from all those.
Yeah, they're all doing that. You can get this shit for a ham sandwich at the grocery store if you want to.
They're just
it's really cheap.
And they're saying basically, we're the studios, we're the legacy media. Netflix are these new guys who showed up less than 20 years ago. So let's all combine together and we can have like some sort of deal. You get a bang with your buck and all the streaming services are joining each other. Nextly, the next thing to tell you, Johnny Rastafari, Disney Plus got the second most subscribers behind Netflix, by the way. That is why rankings should never be taken as like real thorough evidence. When Disney Plus, I'll check it. Technically true, but when Netflix has like 300 million and Disney Plus has less than half of 300 million, maybe they're at 140. When it's that significant of a dip, you shouldn't be touting this. But you're trolling the truth.
Also, it's only at that 140 because they increased the numbers with the Hulu, because they brought in Hulu's numbers. They were sitting at about 80.
That might not be fact, but I'd rather check it.
That is a thing. That's their whole reason for bringing in the Hulu library. That's why they're no longer reporting on the numbers. They're sufficient with what they're reporting right now, with the hovering around 200 million, and that's including the Hulu subscriber numbers.
Here is Netflix with 301 million, and then second place would be there's the JioStar from India, which I guess doesn't really count. They got 280 million, but again, remember how large their population is. So Disney Plus has 127. Hulu has 55. when you combine Disney Plus and Hulu, I guess you can say that it's
Thank you.
more than 150.
180 million. About. And so
Gotcha.
when we're again abandoning the numbers altogether, we're no longer reporting them at their earnings numbers. We're no longer chasing that goal to get to 200 million subscribers because we can't catch Netflix ever. I think it is come to a point where they have all realized there is no dominating this landscape right now, unless there becomes some sort of change, like how when they started running cable lines in everybody's neighborhood. If there's some sort of advantage that's won by one of these companies in that way, but I don't foresee that happening. Honestly, the further they're pushing people towards a streaming model, the more we just steal it. Like the more that people just steal the content. They shut down Stream East the other day, and they acted like it was some great victory. Like you might as well told us you just shut down LimeWire officially. Like who gives a shit? There's 1,000 other places to get this than Stream East. Yeah. And I just don't think that the dinosaurs that run these conglomerates really have grasped that, because if they weren't, they would have found a smoother transition over from digital, hardwire cable over to the streaming service. They would have secured a way to make sure that customer base stays in that pipeline. They just pushed them all to the internet, and now people are stealing it.
NBA Courtside, is that what the app is called? Street or League Pass? That one. I tried it. Yeah. I tried it out. I remember, and then I was like, "Where's the Raptors games?" No, they're locally blocked. You can't find a Raptors game here. So then I didn't continue with it. I'd pay HD to stream this basketball game, but no.
NFL Red Zone, the service that takes you around the league every Sunday and shows you every scoring play or every turnover. It's going to have commercials now.
Yeah,
you're going to have commercials now. So not only are you paying, like you can either pay semi-annually or pay for the whole year up front, but it comes with commercials now. I can't do it. Can't do it. You're paying a one-time fee to watch ads. I don't understand.
AJ says to cancel Disney Plus. I've been canceled Disney Plus. I don't know a single person that uses Peacock. Well, wrestling fans do.
Wrestling fans.
And people who want to see Bel Air, they're gonna see watch Peacock.
There you go.
Ironheart and Eyes of Wakanda made a bigger splash than you think Disney Plus has catalog. Okay. Alien Earth is fire. I'm hearing that a lot.
It is really good. It is so good. I can't wait to break it down.
Watched yet.
Well, you want to tell Johnny anything then? Like, I don't care because it's not my fault. It's my fault if I haven't seen it and I'm gonna get spoiled. What do you want to say about Alien Earth? Since it's really good.
No, no. I'm not gonna say anything specific about the show. I think it's really good.
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't seen it and I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm not about to spoil it. I'll just say that if you are an Alien fan, like of the franchise Alien, I think you'll like this show a lot. If you are a fan of split storytelling styles, like they kind of tell it out of order, I think they'll speak to you a little bit. But it's action packed. There's not really a boring moment in it, and it does ask a lot of you intellectually. Like there's a lot of questions in there about man, AI, and where it's all going in terms of how humans are going to live in a post AI world and stuff like that. So it's a really smart series. I like it.
If you're PC savvy, you ain't got to pay ish. Been doing this for years.
Facts.
Same.
You know, Henry tells me that all the time. That's how he does his shit.
But I also don't mind paying an affordable price for a service. Like when Disney Plus was $6, great. I get to watch The Mandalorian. I gotcha.
I'm a lifelong sales guy, so I can always appreciate a good value. But when you're clearly gouging people, right, and then even within the price gouge, you're trying to maximize your own profit by stuffing it full of ad placement. Well, then, you're basically ordering people to steal from you. It's just like you're not going to offer them anything. Then sure.
I didn't watch anything on Hulu except Abbott Elementary. Abbott Elementary. That's a show.
Good show.
Go. My bad.
I've seen it a couple episodes, not really like periodically, but for every time I've seen an episode, maybe the 10 times that I've seen an episode, I just go, this is great. but I need to watch it religiously, not just like when somebody is watching and I'm like tuning in, right?
Yeah, the Hulu's advantage is that they have all the network television stuff. So anything that's popping on ABC, Hulu's got it. Anything that's popping on Fox, Hulu's got it. Anything that's popping on FX, Hulu's got it. Anything that's popping on AMC, Hulu's probably got it. That's the advantage that they have. They don't actually need to create anything. They just take all the most popular stuff from all the networks.
Last time I heard this much fuss over a show was Shogun, and that was amazing. Talking about Alien Earth, right?
Shogun was great.
Features the
Yeah,
dumbest crew in alien history.
definitely.
They're gouging. If you know them sites, then you're good. You're good, yeah. Johnny says so much different alien species they introduce. Just know there's an alien more terrifying than a xenomorph now.
Then a xenomorph. Yeah.
Oh,
The fact
really?
that they started with the xenomorph lets you know that there's probably something else bigger out there. It has to be.
Oh,
You said I stopped watching Disney Plus years ago, and I guess so did I. But like, no, there's Star Wars May the 4th special. What was it? Tales of Underworld. I thought that was cool.
Tales of the Underworld was good. I think that was probably the last time that I watched it. No, Ironheart. I watched Ironheart.
Ironheart. You'll be back for Marvel Zombies, right? Let's segue over to that one. Big news story. Me and Darius have chatted about it because that's when the trailer popped up in the middle of one of our streams. And when it did show up, we saw a certain Black Panther. Now, Marcus, your opinions.
So anytime the king is on the screen, it's a positive, right? I have questions. How vital is his role to zombies? Right? Obviously. I feel like it gave off when I was watching the trailer. It kind of gave off the feel of flashback scene. Like this is what happened pre-zombie apocalypse. Like this is a flashback to maybe an epic battle that happened on our way to this zombie wasteland. Because look at how they showed him in comparison to how they showed Blade. Blade got an actual fighting scene, right? So we know Blade's going to play a crucial role into this, and he's obviously going to survive the zombie fallout, whatever the apocalyptic event is. T'Challa, on the other hand, seemed like he was present in a spot where all the Avengers were still intact. He didn't look like he was part of the post-apocalyptic team with Florence Pugh and Blade and all those guys that we saw still fighting zombies. So I don't know. I don't know how hyped to actually get. I would hate for it all to be, some bullshit and he dies in like an instant and they sucked me in, pause, for what they know I was looking for. But anytime you see T'Challa on screen, it's positive. I'll peer my eyes on this and see how long he actually shows up.
But Chadwick Boseman's not voicing him though.
I don't know how that would even be possible. Season 3 of Zombies, so.
I just feel like it's disrespectful to the actor.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think that this might. I don't know on the flashback thing. I didn't think about that. I don't know though. I'm hoping that it is a continuation. I went back and watched because that's the only thing I did like outside of Doctor Strange, and that finale with Vision. I went back and watched that Zombies episode. It ends on a cliffhanger, and it ends with who we see. And there, I don't know if and how I know it's not a flashback. The reason I know it's not a flashback and he's going to be in it like that is because you're not going to flashback Spider-Man. We're not just going to flashback Spider-Man. He's probably in it the entirety because it was those three at the end of the Zombies episode that escaped. What's her name? I'm sorry, not what's her name. Bruce sacrificed himself for them to get away. And from what we've learned, and again, leaks and rumors, is that's supposed to have playoff as well. He's supposed to be like king or maestro or have the gauntlet or something. Something happened. And then it ended with Thanos outside of Wakanda, where Ant-Man, headless Ant-Man, or only the head of Ant-Man, Spider-Man, and T'Challa were headed.
Okay. I mean, hey, look, I'm down. If you telling me T'Challa's gonna have a big role here in
I hope.
zombies,
I didn't think about the flashback thing, but I don't think so. Just because they're not going to flash now. I could see them flashbacking him to T'Challa, but he's my hope is because he's tethered to Spider-Man right now. They're not going to do that. I'm
And
going
his
to flashback
leg's
Spider-Man.
missing.
Yeah.
His leg's missing. So why would you flash back to a time when his leg's missing? His legs just got cut off in What If, right?
Yeah, but it's still missing. They didn't fix it. Unless unless they go to Wakanda, or maybe they get stopped on their way to Wakanda. I don't know. I feel like, why wouldn't it be fixed in Wakanda? Maybe Thanos gets inside. I don't know. Because like I said, it ends on a cliffhanger. It ends with him outside of Wakanda and does the, with the gauntlet.
The what?
The gauntlet sound.
the gauntlet now.
And
He was in the middle though. There was 3 of them, and he's the one standing in the middle. So that's a sign of maybe of his significance. There's also, this is an ensemble cast. The star of the show are the zombies and kills, and every one of their superpowers are going to be utilized in a way to kill zombies, and that's kind of the goal of it. Not really, oh look, did you see T'Challa had the most lines? If he even gets lines, like people are saying, he might not.
Oh, wait, get line. What?
Like
Not
dialogue.
talking this?
He might not talk in this.
Who the hell
Okay.
is that?
If he does talk, do you think that that's tipping their hat to something down the road, or would that be reading too much into it?
I think this is simply a continuation of what they did with the What If zombies. That's always what it was planned to be. We just forgot because they announced it in 2019.
Chadwick Boseman's voice, 2020, they announced it. And,
Yeah.
But the voice on that What If episode of Zombies was done by who?
I can look it up. It's not Chad though.
It wasn't Chadwick Boseman, so then it'll be that guy coming back. Then that's a
What
good
is
sign.
his name? Let's see, because they put out the names, or did they only put out the names of? No, they put out the names of the cast. So let's see. What is his name? What's the?
Everybody big was named. Everyone big. So like his name, whoever he is, who's not Chadwick Boseman, he wasn't there.
But did they name the Spider-Man actor? Because it's not Tom.
I don't recall hearing the seeing that Spider-Man actor. Like at the end of the trailer, all the names. There's like a list of 20 of them. It was just the actors. Nope,
Go ahead.
Nope, because this animation was likely done 2 years ago.
Good point.
And the ban was in effect 2 years ago, much like X-Men 97. I just have Black Mantle leading characters again and not characters we are told to like. Josh Brolin isn't even credited in the trailer, so I'm thinking not even Thanos says anything. It was Chaz's last role in What If. Okay, Culture Mid Channel. He played what?
Thanos doesn't say anything.
No, hold on now.
Well, Thanos isn't. The zombies don't talk. All they do is grunt. Thanos.
Our resident insider says that
I just looked at that, and I see that he did voice him.
So then that does make
that doesn't sound like him in that. That sounded different.
Because at the end of his life, maybe he had to switch it up. Or maybe he's like, it's a multiverse thing, bro. I can be a variant. I can talk different. Regardless, though, if they do cast a voice actor, it will finally be, someone else can play T'Challa. See, it's not has to be attached to Chadwick Boseman. It'll be a new story. Oh, you were saying on the stream the other day, Darius, like, what if we did something about this? What if we, on Marvel Zombies' release, we all collectively, like, talk about T'Challa?
Well, I just said, because again, we are all constantly saying T'Challa. They're not using him. And had they not used him in this, let's just say, blah blah blah. This is the continuation from the What If episode they did of zombies, but they didn't add T'Challa. The recast crowd would have been on Twitter.
Right.
Fingers would have been going. Everybody would have been saying, but he's in this. He's here. It's not derivative. It's not T'Child. It's not Killmonger. It's not Azuri. It is T'Challa. So I feel as if enough emphasis is not being put on that. And that's why I said what I said yesterday morning. We need to be putting emphasis on that, because if you want T'Challa, and I'm not saying that this is that. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm trying to give hope, because you all know how I feel about him being recast anyway. I'm just giving hope. put the emphasis on this. Show them that, and I'm not saying, like I said in the last time we talked about it, don't just watch it, but when you watch it, go on Twitter, and I'm sure Marvel Zombies may be trending, maybe not, I don't know, but talk about T'Challa being in Zombies, to where you hashtag recast T'Challa, whatever you thought about him in Zombies, hashtag Marvel Zombies, but make sure that you are tagging that in there with it so they can see. Now, again, will that do anything? I don't know. But I think it could show if numbers do spike for a show that T'Challa is in, where they have had low numbers in all their other shows. I don't know.
I mean, look, if they show T'Challa doing something badass in Zombies, it's going to do it. That's going to do the work for itself. Like, I don't think that it's going to go where there's a epic scene by T'Challa. He has an epic feat in this animated series, and people just let it go by the wayside. I think that runs counter to the point that we've been making all these years since the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman. I think he has proven himself to be an A-lister, and there's not really, I don't think there's a role that you can put him in that's significant that's not going to translate over to audience as well. So if they do the work, we will show up. Build it, they will come. You know?
What does showing up look like?
But my thing is, he's in this. This is what you've asked for. This is what the recast crowd.
Well, again,
but
we don't know if it's what we asked for. We have
something asked for.
We don't know that. But
they haven't really earned our.
If this is a continuation, if this is supposed to be a continuation, everybody else is coming back, and you've seen T'Challa in the trailer, I would think that this is him, because again, when we saw him in 97 and we thought it was him, everybody but when we learned it wasn't him, again, Twitter fingers were going. We're still talking about it. He's here. That's my point. He's here. Like, we're it's not T'Challa, it's not anybody, it's him.
Yeah. Now, how do we maximize this, and what do we do? What action needs to be? What collectively can we do? 3 of us, the 48 people watching our live stream right now. I would say the most thing you can do is watch it on Disney Plus, and then rewind the scene with T'Challa and watch it again. Just like YouTube can show you the most replayed portion of the video, Disney Plus has that also, and they're going, whoa, this part actually, these 2 minutes where T'Challa has lines and he's fighting keeps getting viewership. We might need to use him. He might be an A-list star, and he's not a passe. He's not a guy who was hot in 2018 and is nothing. So probably the most important thing is to spread the word and rewatch the part that T'Challa does his ass kicking. Whatever his zombie killing method is, right? That's very important.
I'm not, okay, let me rephrase it. I'm not saying get behind Marvel Zombies because of T'Challa, because T'Challa could be in one episode. So if he's in that one episode, bolster that one episode. But if he's in all 4 episodes, bolster that, and then talk about T'Challa when you're doing it. I'm not saying go watch Marvel Zombies. Now, I was always watching Marvel Zombies because I liked the What If Zombies episode. But when I found out that this was the continuation and seeing him in it, I was like, okay, well, let's see what they do. And it's that Hudson kid, the kid that made the woke comment, that's playing Peter Parker's voice.
Oh, yeah. So another thing we can do online is target discussing film. The biggest Twitter news film thing. On the day Marvel Zombies comes out, they're probably going to tweet about it. Go make sure that you're the...
Still follow discussing film?
Pretend he didn't just say that. I'm going to keep going. So leave a comment talking about how T'Challa was excellent in Zombies, and then like it. And see if someone else wrote a comment, like it there. Make it the top comment. Then you go to a YouTuber of your choice and you comment something, and you also do the same thing. You go on Like Patrol and you see, got to make the top comment, the one about T'Challa. So I'm going to go like every single time somebody in the YouTube video of heavy spoilers is talking about T'Challa. When I go watch Cinema Sins, I'm going to make sure that they're covering Marvel Zombies and I'm liking everything that says something nice about T'Challa. Go on Like Patrol, but target effectively and like go to work. Like you actually have a chance to bolster up and elevate T'Challa on the day Marvel Zombies comes out. Get active. Like the first few hours that a post is out, write your comments, like the comments that are talking about T'Challa. That is the marching orders. Those are the actions that you can take. Watch the scene with T'Challa where he's kicking ass and has that great epic, the Mr. Terrific scene. It was fun, fun, fun. Man, watch that all the time too. But watch T'Challa kick ass. Show them that that's that important. And if you don't have Disney Plus, what you can do is go on Twitter, go on YouTube comments, TikTok comments, Instagram comments. Do each app and just go like, oh, my favorite content creators talking about Marvel Zombies. I'm gonna make sure I'm talking about T'Challa, and I'm gonna like everyone else who did mention T'Challa there too. Don't be hateful against women, anti-Shuri, that kind of stuff. Just keep it happy and positive. We can do it.
Yeah. Do all of that. I know
Even the discussing film part.
Yeah, no, fuck the discussing film. But
What about
I
Cops Are Crazy?
will on other media channels where they're producing the content. Again, if they do the thing, I think most of that's going to do it for itself. But if you are in particular about pushing T'Challa, then all that it's going to happen if they produce it. I just do not want to over anticipate for what could end up being a one episode, 90-second sizzle reel of T'Challa, and that's what we're left with.
I agree.
Right. So that's kind of what I'm preparing for when we say, okay, well, he's here, do your thing, because it's no different from any of the other kind of dangling of meat they've given us over the years to kind of satiate the Black Panther call, the call for a new Black Panther. So
temper the
cautiously
expectation.
optimistic.
Of course, but if there's only like one scene of T'Challa, that makes it easier. You give that watch time, you clip it, and you talk about it on your Instagram.
Sure. I just want something significant. I don't think he's worth a throwaway scene and then saying, hey, well, be happy about it.
I hope it is. And again, I go back and watch that episode. I hope that it is. I hope they're not doing that. Because I'd be damned if fucking headless Ant-Man with Doctor Strange cape is in it more than T'Challa, who he left with. So I'd be damned. I'd be damned on that one. Then I'd get online and I'd rant. So I'm hoping that it is more than just I'm hoping that it is the whole thing. That I'm hoping they're whatever flagship team and Elena's on whatever team and with Blade and they all meet up. I'm hoping that he is a main character in these 4 episodes.
I have no reason to believe he's a main character, but yeah, I hope. Sure, yeah, like wanting the best thing possible. Why not?
I think again, if you watch that, I don't know how long you've been since you watched that. Go watch that episode. I feel like the way it ends, I don't know how he can't be a main character.
Remember though, that was back when when Chadwick Boseman was alive, and maybe the policy changed.
Okay, let them. Okay, so I'll rant, but yeah, I'll rant.
I hear what you're saying, right? But again, based off of Black Panther 1, we wasn't supposed to be, throwing our lineage all over the world. We were supposed to be bringing them back to the homeland and loving on them. But
no woman, no cry.
Yeah, no. This is my son, Toussaint, T'Challa number 2.
Letitia Wright's got an interview because she's directing her own film, and here's what she had to say when she was asked about what she's got.
Called Not Your Superwoman. I just wrapped principal photography on Avengers Doomsday, playing Shuri, Black Panther, and more short films. I'm writing more.
Did you hear that slip up? I'm playing Shuri, Black Panther. Nitpick Monger is back. You see, the name of the character is Shuri. Miles Morales is not Spider-Man. He's Miles Morales. Captain America, that's not Sam Wilson. Sam is Falcon. And she's Shuri, not Black Panther. That's why she went Shuri, Black Panther. There it is. Even she knows.
Okay, don't matter. She's going to have that suit on.
Yeah, she's going to be Black Panther.
She's going to be Bombaying it the fuck up.
I can actually share more of what she was doing, though, because it sounded nice to me. I'll just spread this.
inspired you to write this story?
It's based on true events. My friend from college lost her brother. He was stabbed, and I knew him. And
That's a good look for
this
her.
type
She's
of
prettier
story,
there.
you're detached from the individual that goes through this experience. But this time I knew him, and it really affected me. And I saw how my friend was grieving, and I don't know, I kind of like thought about this story. I thought about where his spirit was, like where would his spirit live now? And this purgatory fantasy drama just came to my mind, and I just put pen to paper and I just wrote it. And I've been developing it from 2020 to like 2024, and 2024 was when I filmed it. So that's the beginning journey of it, but really inspired by my desire for young Black boys to see themselves in a way that's of love, of unity, of beauty, and just to highlight that in cinematic excellence.
Has your friend seen the film?
Yes, she has.
So
what are we talking about here? Is this a new project that she got going on?
she wrote and directed this project. She's premiering it at that festival over there, wherever that was. But it's a love to Black boys. You know, it seems like there's going to be a stabbing in this fantasy drama, but I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Supercell had themes of like tropes I didn't really like, but I enjoyed the show overall. I'll give it a shot.
No, absolutely. I'm down for all Black fantasy. And I mean, in terms of rhetoric goes, she's definitely shooting towards my demographic. She's definitely saying the things that I want to hear. So I'll give her a shot as well.
Yes.
I wasn't listening at first. You're right, Culture Man. I definitely wasn't listening to the setup. I missed it.
She looked great. She needs to do that more.
That video was in 4K too. What channel was I on? Because they had it in
fantastic.
4K.
She got the baby hairs all swooped.
All slicked down.
She looks great.
Yeah. This channel is called The Upcoming. So if you guys want to find it, go ahead. Yeah, man. That would be all that we have for today on the stream, except someone just gave us money. Super chat. Sorry, wrong button. I apologize.
That's nuts.
All the video clips are in the same place. Super chat.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he trying to get this money for the print.
$4.99 from Bert. Any update from your sources? Oh, well, let me wait for him to get back. I think he just stepped out. From your sources on T'Challa with no announcement at Comic-Con D23. Should we be all excited at all? I'm still extremely skeptical. And now his headphones are on. Darius, we got a super chat asking any update from your sources on T'Challa with no announcement at Comic-Con or D23. Should we be excited at all? I'm still extremely skeptical. You're muted.
No, I haven't heard anything. The last time I spoke with my source, I think I sent them an Emergency Awesome video, something that Emergency Awesome said. But no updates. No updates. Nothing new to report as of now. Maybe as it gets closer to that Doomsday trailer time, maybe something, I don't know. But no, I have no updates as of now.
You also weren't promised anything for D23. That was more so everyone assuming that it would happen on D23.
What did he tell me? I thought he. Oh yeah. I didn't say that. He. I was told about SDCC, but then of course that didn't happen, and then yeah.
Maybe next year's SDCC, but that's a long time from now. I think the most like a newsworthy T'Challa thing would be Marvel Zombies. Is there a voice, or does he just grunt? And is it going to have like no voice at all? Yeah, there it is. That's the next step in recast T'Challa world. Zombies.
I did not know that was Chad. Like I said, I just watched that episode, and I said watching that episode, I said, I don't think Chad did that. That don't sound like him. Crazy.
Hope they gave my man his just due. Is all I'm hoping.
I'm hoping so too. Like I said, something obviously has to go wrong, or that's early on in in the where the scene where he's jumping down Ant-Man's here, and either that's before they get to Wakanda, something goes wrong and they don't reach Wakanda, because I'm confused why his leg is bandaged, because if he reaches Wakanda, would they not? It's like a metal leg on there.
That's what Stamina, I think, said. He's like, Bucky has a metal arm from Wakanda. The King can't get a metal vibranium leg.
That's what I'm saying. So did something go wrong before they? Because as when the episode ends, they're in the Queen Jet, I think, going to Wakanda, and then of course it cuts to Wakanda and shows Thanos. So either they don't make it inside, or that's just early on in the episode.
Let me tell you, that's the only explanation I want to accept, because we've gotten to this point where we're like, we have just beaten on the technological advancements of Wakanda, and you know, we've really kind of drugged that down in terms of its effectiveness or how much we actually pay attention to it in the lore. So if it's not, they just didn't make it in, what are we doing?
Yeah, because his leg is bandaged. It's not metal.
What are we doing?
One more super. I got you, Cal. You want this one? For the content, $2.
Excuse me. Sorry.
That was disrespectful.
I thought I was muted.
You should make that man repeat his thank you.
I'm sorry. I thought I was muted.
Man sent you some money, and you going over here, you gonna burp in King's ear?
Oh, if you guys have chats to send them in now. We'll read for like a couple more minutes. We're nearly done. Chadwick Boseman won an Emmy for his What If performance. Cool. Did something go wrong or did something go right, Sam? Oh, you're talking about at the end game. Yeah. I hope T'Challa fights Namor to make up for Wakanda Forever.
That'd be cool, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's Blade that's gonna fight him, because Blade's like Namor.
Sounded just like Mahershala Ali too. Darius gonna treat us like that? Damn.
My fault.
Cowboys.
I thought it was
Cowboys continue losing at 11:30 p.m. Jerry Jones.
Have you seen the documentary on Netflix of it?
No.
You haven't watched it?
Oh, boy, no.
The Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones's documentary about how he became Jerry Jones.
Does it include him yelling at that little girl going into school in Arkansas?
You know how? Do you guys know how easy it is to go, I was 14 years old and the surroundings were terrible, and this is what was implanted in my head. Now, the years since then, I'm ashamed of that moment. I've done so much now to undo it. Yes, that was racist, and it's one of the worst moments of my life. I will strive to make it better for those families now that I have the means to. Not, what did he say? What did he say? He was like, I was just there, but I wasn't really shouting anything racist. Man. All right, there's my confirmation.
Yeah. I forgot NFL started tonight. We're losing the NFL. Getting our ass kicked by NFL.
Right.
I will.
Team WWE and All Elite Wrestling and all that. My favorite sports are the fake ones. Thank you for another riveting edition. Are we streaming tomorrow morning or afternoon, 3:00?
Yes.
Are you so let me just, because I support y'all, obviously. We'll watch whenever they're on. Well, no, I had a question. because I don't know if you caught my comment or not. I was watching y'all while I was going to pick up my son from school. Are we doing the morning report at 3 p.m.?
Yeah, we just gotta update the.
Who's morning? Singapore?
Yeah, it's a Singapore morning.
Like
we haven't
effing
gotten
morning.
to change it yet. We haven't gotten to change it yet. That's gotta change, and
Does that really bug you?
some other things.
Hey man, it's been all over my back these last couple of days. I've been like, these Negroes on here at 4 o'clock talking about the morning report.
So you would hate it if we were all in this morning report. You would hate to be part of this production here, wouldn't
Doesn't really
you?
make a lot of sense. But no, I support y'all, man. Whenever y'all going on, y'all click on to the boys.
It's got to be changed. It's got to be changed. It will be. It will be. It will be. But
Honestly,
yes, we should be tomorrow.
yeah.
Should
So
be
that's
live
that.
tomorrow.
That's the thing. It just works better for us. We have lives, and the 3 o'clock works for now. And if 3 o'clock stops working, we'll change it to something else.
No, for sure.
Was that it?
Should work on the name.
Yeah, the name does need to. It needs to change.
Man, new light skin time, same light skin channels.
Oh gosh. I'm just
Oh, y'all, I got it. I got y'all. Y'all.
No.
Yeah, y'all, yeah.
No. I think y'all think that because I have 2 big ring lights on me. And I think
Darius,
I think
Darius,
I
don't
think
do
that's
this to
it.
yourself
I
in front of
think
these
that's
people.
it.
Do not do this to yourself in front of these folks. Okay?
Listen.
Not necessary.
I don't act light skinned. I don't look light skinned, but most importantly, I don't act light skinned. No, Tina, y'all stop. I am a good, like, where's an example?
Oh, Brother Stark says the brown paper bag test. We got time.
No. You know what's a good test?
I got the brown paper bag.
Yeah, you have takeout.
You know how you can get a
No, you
some
beat the test. I
demarcation
think you beat
here?
the test.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, did he have a whole bag? He actually had a bag.
Yeah, he's always eating on stream. He brought something with him. Hold on.
I got
The brown paper bag.
the brown
Rotate
paper
it.
bag. Yeah.
That bag is beating you down. Bag whooping your ass.
Listen, my I get lighter as my arms, like shirts and shit, aren't covered. Yeah, so it's a lot.
Sure, yeah. Summer tan. Yeah, Aubrey Graham gets those a lot too, I'm sure.
Oh, we can do that. So Aubrey Graham in bed with Bobby Althoff, talking in an accent that is not really his accent.
I light up during the summer.
I saw that.
Winter.
So that guy's just like phony, fake, useless.
He's phony. He's fake.
He's fake. He's the type of Drake I hate.
If you really know
I
I
don't
think
know what
I
else
hate,
y'all expect from your boy.
I think I hate him, but like I'm waiting for the comeback because when someone gets beat up, all right, I'm done hating on you. Kendrick kicked your ass. Here's the comeback, and I'll be accepting. I'm a second chance guy. He never
I don't
did.
think he's that type of guy. I don't think he's that type of individual. I think that type of behavior is reserved for individuals who have like a realization that something bad happened to him. I think he wants to live in a world where he didn't lose and he's too big to lose and nobody thinks he loses. So he's going to play in that until we don't give a shit about him anymore. I'm convinced. I'm convinced there is no comeback. I'm convinced there is no after the beef for Drake. This is it. Lackluster albums and internet appearances with dying what would you even call Bobby Althoff? I can't even call it 15 minutes of fame because it's longer than 15 minutes.
I know she was still even relevant until that. I thought she disappeared.
She did.
Dog, I don't know what this is, but I don't think there is no more top level champagne poppy. I think we've already seen peak Drake, and now this is just the down slope.
Oh no, no more champagne poppy.
He did the
I think this
trailer
is just
for
the down slope.
Degrassi. Did you guys all see that?
I did, and I actually just recently rewatched the Chris Brown music video with him where they have the dance off. What is it? It's not no guidance.
Yeah, no guidance, right?
Is it no guidance? It's not, no.
I
It's
don't wanna play no games,
yeah,
play no games.
yeah.
Look around you, your last name.
He was funny in that still. He said, "Ooh." He's funny. He can go back maybe to acting.
Yeah.
Drake, the Drake is still going to sell. These white folks still love Drake. I like Drake still.
I like this conspiracy theory. Can we keep this
Jill
going?
and Drake are family. New conspiracy.
Can we keep this going? Can this be like a running thing? Like this is actually just like cousin beef, and he hates how he represented his hometown in the beef, and so he's trying to goat Drake into behaving differently because that's actually his family. Let's keep this going. Let's keep it going. Yep.
What I don't like is the hometown stuff from him. When he was talking to Balby Altaf, I saw a clip and he was like 666. You know, it's 6. What is that? It's where I'm from. I'm from the 6. From here, we talk about the neighborhood we're from and why the neighborhood that's 1 mile away is the enemy, and we talk about that. We don't say 6, and we just have like that citywide loyalty.
Stop it. Y'all don't call Toronto the 6. It's not the 6.
I don't know. Hear me out. We would say what our neighborhoods are, like what our regions are. We would say that. We don't just claim Toronto 6. We don't just like.
So what do you mean by you claim to say what your region is? What's your region?
Pretend
what's
pretend
a
it's
region?
First Street.
Tell nobody where
Yeah,
you
what's
live
your
at.
region? What's your region by you? What's a region? What's a region? What's a Canada region?
So if someone is from, I don't want to. I'll just say First Street, for example. If you guys are from First Street,
You can't
and
say
then
a
some
region
other guys
that's not your region.
What?
Yeah, he is. He's saying First Street. Right?
Well, I'm using examples because I want to get it. I will get across without getting personal and what regions are and stuff. And every block has a nickname and everything.
So
no one's gonna say.
No, it's not. He's not giving a region. He's saying First Street.
I got you. I understand.
Don't worry. Oh, I'm too fly. Oh yeah, he's from here, isn't he? He says Etobicoke, but no one's gonna rep Etobicoke either. They would rather just say the specific hood they're from, and there's like plentiful. There's like enough to choose from, and you wouldn't just say I rep Toronto. I rep Toronto. Shows the witness protection.
That was a banger at the end of the night, man. That was pretty good.
Oh,
yeah, good. We can put that one to bed. We had our fun with it, and
no. The conspiracy of you being related to Drake will never die. I won't let it die on the pod. On this,
Dad's
on,
side or
on the
mom's
stream,
side?
whatever you want to call it. We're it stays here.
So am I on Dennis's side or is it on Heather's side or whatever?
Which one is the Canadian? Is it Sandra?
Mom. Sandra.
Yeah. You got to be related on Sandra's side, unfortunately.
Tartar sauce.
Yeah. Because otherwise, you'd be a Black American from Memphis, and if you never told me you were from America, I think we would just come to blows whenever I saw you.
Yeah, Sandra's side.
Grandmonger.
I don't see that comment. I don't see it. Where did they write that? Someone said grandma.
No.
That is funny.
Oh man, y'all are good tonight. Y'all got them coming.
Look at this that I just sent you in the DM. I'm actually kind of mad about this because I got this one. I guess this was the first one they made, but now they
Drake
just
Daddy ain't from Memphis.
released
was.
3 new ones, and I would love to have the one from the Court of Owls. That shit is sick. That is a sick cowl. I want it.
Why
Yeah,
isn't it
wow.
not?
Is it
There it
wearable?
No, it's still like this one behind me, except I don't want that one. That's the Keaton one.
They're all
Damn
McFarlane
sure don't want that
toys.
one, but I do want that one. That one's badass. That one's way better than mine.
Gotta find a way to make these wearable, man. Like, what? Because I know this is like unholy expensive, and to pay that ticket and not be able to put it on just feels like
Yeah, no,
I don't know, torture.
You can't wear them. That is unfortunate. Right now they're going for, how big are they? Because right now they're talking about $17.99. How big is this? Not
What's
not
it?
this size? They're saying $17.99. So is it
Oh,
not?
I'd spend that. Okay, yeah, it don't got to be wearable for $17. Oh, that's fine.
So then it must not be this size, because I damn shouldn't pay $17 for this.
I was gonna order a Black Panther cosplay, a suit. What was it, like 2 years ago? And I ran out of time. It wasn't gonna get here by the time Halloween ran around. But the helmet, they found a way to make it mechanical so that you could actually press it. It'd come up kind of like an Iron Man thing. But that suit was like $300. So I was like, oh, well, yeah. Well, that's why I was anticipating for a Batman cowl. But
I was looking at this Kang suit the other day because I just have not decided for Halloween yet. The Kang suit's badass. That shit is nice. But the only thing I don't like about it is the face part. I'm so weird when it comes to, if I'm going to do it, I go all out. I'm going to do it. So the face part for me, I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't look like it fits right. And it's not going to fit right because that shit's like what? Some nanotech in the movie? Some fucking 30th century technology. So of course it's not gonna look right. It looks like a little blue piece of, I don't like it. So no, probably not Kang. Probably not Kang.
On the packaging, I'm looking for words that say, hey, it's only this many centimeters wide or anything.
I found it. It's 7 inches tall. So it's not this. But it's this, but on a much
it's like a little bust, like a mini bust.
Yeah.
No, you're a veteran, like a skilled. You're going, oh, it's only $17. Okay, that has to mean it's the size thing. You've been burned before.
Yeah, no, yeah, the size, because this, I wish it was this wasn't $17. So that's why I was like, there's no way they're selling these for $17. This is what, pre-ordered, like a first come first serve type deal. No way. Yeah, they had a toy. I guess New York Comic Con was today. So I guess they released a bunch of new toy stuff that I get to peruse through. Have fun.
Let's give us
I don't know if this is Paul's, if he was trying to make a pause-worthy statement, but I'm gonna just throw a pause on it anyways.
He was trying.
He's always trying. You don't toy collect, do you? In the middle?
Not a lot. So what I end up doing is like I will buy my son collectibles, and when he is like at his brink of like about to break it, smash it, I will take it from him in hopes of trying to preserve it. So I have like the full line of the like the last 3 movies of Jurassic Park before this last one, before Rebirth. All of the major,
the Hammond
dinosaurs, the Velociraptors, the Indoraptor, the Spinosaurus, the Amosasaurus, the water one. We have all of those.
So you do are they the Hammond collection ones?
The Hammond collection.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to say you know better than me.
It sounds like the plot of Toy Story 3. where you gotta preserve them, and then you're gonna find Bonnie at the end and give it to her.
No, like I'm trying to keep him so that like when he realizes how valuable some of this stuff will actually end up being, we'll still have it.
Like we wish we would have done with all our Pokemon cards.
Exactly. And so now the like some of it is wear and tear. And you got the T-Rex from the first one where the kids came to visit their aunt and the T-Rex saved the day. That T-Rex is missing his leg. We still have the leg. We just got to put it back on. And then the Mosasaurus's tail is gone, but most of them are still intact.
Darius?
Hold on. Let me grab him because it's big. Hold on.
Let's get a super chat in.
Course money, beat the charge money, fast money, push the start money, large money.
I'm too fly. He says, I'm from Michigan. That's right there. It's right across the river. Says, or lake. But my girl is from Markham, chill. Iman Vellani? You're dating, who are you dating? Who's your girl? He's dating Ms. Marvel over here. I'm too fly. Okay. But yeah, so I guess that's why you know some of these plots of land. Toronto was...
So if you are a Michigander, you just play around in the Canadian hoods. You just know. You're familiar.
He just knows. Toronto was 5 cities at one point, and then like in 1990 something, they merged to make the mega city of Toronto. And so downtown Toronto was just what used to be called Toronto before, and then they just kind of combined everything that was attached to it. And then now we got a city of like 3 million people. But within that, we don't actually go, I rep Toronto. No, you fucking idiot. You represent the community housing project that you were placed in, because when your parents immigrated here, that's your neighborhood. That's what you rep. You have your own hand signs.
Based off of what you're saying, though, that it makes sense that it's like that. If there used to be 5 cities that they morphed together to make one mega city, it would make sense that they would still be kind of like tribalized or regionalized even within that.
There's no Toronto pride. Ooh, what's that?
This is the Decapolis. This is really big. So this is the Hammond collection stuff. So like,
nice.
Speak into the mic.
Well,
you can't really. I get it.
Bigger than the mic, but this is like the. So they have. I know dinosaurs you're talking about. Those Jurassic Park ones, and they have like the Hammond collections. This is one of the Hammond collection one, and I have this one. I want the Brachiosaurus, which I think it's bigger than this one.
That's a cool dinosaur.
Yes.
All right, listen. We're gonna go dinosaur for dinosaur, but I'm getting off this stream before 12. I'll be right back.
I like that dinosaur so much. Darius, why don't you go on ahead and cover the red Marvel with the dinosaur right there? Just place it right to the left a little bit. Just Is there enough space on the counter?
Yes, there would be.
Let's see if we can get that in there.
Yeah, he has his articulation points. His tail moves. His legs move.
Shake your tail feather. Oh no, I heard the dino coming. Can't stop now. Gotta continue my running.
I was a huge dinosaur head. There was a huge dinosaur head when I was a kid. So this would have been a dream.
You give him a nickname?
No, but I'm going to do so I'm moving again, but that's by choice this time. Because I need more space. Not that I don't have a lot of space here. It is bigger than my last house, but I need more space. So I need and I get to take my time too. So when my lease is up in January, I'll do a month to month until I find something that is like, I'm like, okay, perfect. That's where I want to be. So I need at least like this 3 bedrooms, but I need that 3rd bedroom to be massive because I need it to be my dio room where I'm keeping like all my dioramas and all my figures and stuff, because I'm actually going to do a Jurassic. It's not going to be Jurassic Park, but I'm going to do like a dinosaur prehistoric diorama. So I need like at least 4 more of these. This species, and then I have to get other species and have those herds, and then
the shelving got to match so that one is too tall, it would bend over. So can you carry the shelves that you have in the room you're in now? Are they able to be transferred over?
No, they have to come out of there screwed into the wall. But so yeah, once I do, this is the room that's going to give me the most headache. Once I do move out,
You just got there too.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm like I just put it's crazy, but I can't. I need and I want to be back in my hometown. I don't like living in the city. I hate living in the city. Hate it. There's traffic all the time for no fucking reason. I'm like, I feel like Cardi every time. What is the reason? Why? Why is there traffic? And there's
Sounds like
never a
Detroit.
reason.
I hear LA has terrible traffic.
Oh God, I've seen video.
All right.
What you got?
All right. So first of all, you're lucky. A lot of them was in my son's room and he's asleep right now.
Hey.
First of all, we got a Carnosaurus.
Yeah, you do.
You know what
You do.
I'm
I see
saying?
them.
Nope, that was from the last rest course here. Then we got the T-Rex. Is missing his leg. This is over there in the basket. We'll get it back on him. But he does the.
Oh yeah. I've seen that one.
You know what I'm saying?
You have the mosasaur though.
Yep, we got the battle scars over here on the other side. And then, we got to move out the way, Carnotaurus. And we got Mosasaurus over here with his amputated tail, which again needs to be rehabbed. We got the whole
Yeah, see that's the one I want. I need the
little
mosasaur.
shebang going on there. You know what I mean?
Mm.
We got a few more. I had a Bronchiosaurus for you. It was it's a green one, but it was the same size as the one you had. But again, sleeping kiddos, I'd rather them stay that way. But we'll go sore for sore one of these days. And all of them.
You gotta let me. You gotta let me get that bracky. Do y'all ever use Facebook Marketplace?
Nah.
Well, I don't. My wife does sometimes.
Oh man, I live on that fucking thing. You can find all types of shit. Anyway, somebody posted the Brachiosaurus that I wanted on Facebook Marketplace. Now the thing runs for like $60-$70. They posted it for $7. Somebody beat me to it. I know. Someone beat me to it, but they posted for $7. I was like, I in my message to her, I said, I will come get it right now.
They were in your state?
Yeah. She's not in my city, but yeah, I had to go to her, and I gladly would have. For $7, hell yeah.
If you're into that, you would benefit from living in a New York, Chicago, one of those regions where there's a lot of people with a lot of Facebook markets to sell.
Yeah. I just don't like a lot of people, and I'm like my road rage is sky heaven high. I don't like traffic. I hate stopping on the highway when there's not a reason.
Oh, you gonna hate your city's traffic this weekend, Darius?
Oh, I already know.
You gonna hate
y'all. That's y'all, ain't it?
We come down there when Big Blue runs through Norman, Oklahoma. We got Bryce Underwood under center. We come to shut that shit down.
Listen, I'm ready for. Y'all aren't here yet. You might be here because the game's tomorrow, and I'm already ready for y'all to go home. You already got streets shut down, tents and shit already up. They already got tailgates out, and all this people camping out.
To shut that shit down,
no,
Darius.
go home.
Shut that shit down.
Go home, y'all.
So hide the women and the children. Lock your doors because from 7:30 to about 10:30, we gonna own that shit. Okay,
that's
Put
fine.
All that shit down.
That's fine.
The Wolverines in town. Okay.
I just want peaceful. I just want to be able.
No,
to
ain't no peace. Ain't no peace.
Traffic.
Y'all scheduled us, so we coming down there to win a game and to take a shit right in the middle
in this pool, this cesspool with them. I don't subscribe to the Sooners. I'm not one of them.
I just wanted you to rep them a little bit. Like I just wanted you to take up for them just a little bit.
Okay. Well, I did coach Bob Stoops' son. So hey, you don't talk about the Sooners that way.
There you go. Shout out to Big Game Bob.
Michigan is the 15th seed. Oklahoma is the 18th seed.
Mm-hmm.
That's like not impressive, right? Like 15 and 18.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, they're not number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4
So
and 5
what?
and 6.
So what? Okay. Well, you know what? Let me Woosah. Ooh, we're not in attack mode anymore. Listen, the nature of college football, Chill, because I know you haven't been indoctrinated, is such that we're not playing for rankings right now. The time for that is at the end of the season. We are two blue blood programs. Michigan is a blue blood. Oklahoma is somewhat of a blue blood program. Long histories, very prideful programs. When those two types of programs meet, it's a big deal. Like last week, we had Ohio State and Texas play each other. Big time matchup. Right?
Okay, hook 'em horns. I know that one.
We don't got to do
Longhorns.
Roll Tide.
Horns down.
See.
Now that I will do. That I will do. Horns down.
Yeah, horns down.
Horns down.
Anyways, when we roll into Norman, Oklahoma, and we get this win on Saturday, oh boy, we gonna run rampant all over that city. Okay, we already got Ann Arbor South and Columbus, but we can do another Ann Arbor further south in Norman if we need to. We'll plant a flag down there too.
Hey, please do. I just want the streets cleared. It's
gonna be nothing but Wolverines all over them.
They started shutting this shit down yesterday. When did they get here?
They're probably down there now.
But they didn't get here yesterday. I didn't understand the shutdown yesterday. I didn't get it. I was like, what the fuck are we
they could do walkthroughs at the stadium and stuff. Friday they'll have meetings and team meals and stuff like that, and then obviously the game will be on Saturday.
EAGLES Eagles.
Then they'll be tailgating, and I'm shocked you didn't come see them. Shocked you didn't travel. You don't travel. You're not a traveling fan.
Man, I can't afford that ticket.
How far is that from here?
At least a day's drive, I would have to imagine.
Golly, a day
from Ohio. I would imagine.
Oklahoma?
A day?
Let's see. Hold on. Well, I'll check it out right now. From my house to Norman, Oklahoma. Let's see.
The Vols. Oh, the Volunteers. I got you. The Tennessee Volunteers.
You guys a Tennessee fan?
State. Yeah, he's in Kingsport in Tennessee. Ravens winning Super Bowl. Cornelius says that it's 11 hours.
11 hours.
I mean, that's half your day, but yeah, that's
very
time consuming, man.
Yeah, from where I'm at right now, it'd be 13 hours and 30 minutes.
That's a drive. Hell no.
Will Morgan, I have not seen you comment in like a year or something, and then Football Talk got you. Volunteers got the.
You should.
They got the puke-colored orange War Eagle.
Oh, we got some Auburn fans in the house. Okay, War Eagle.
Let's get back on track with the super chat.
So nowadays they can call me old fashioned, but it's way too much cat to see blue light flashing. So I guess
it came from Brother Stark about 10 minutes ago. Who are your top 5 hip hop artists, dead or alive? I don't have a top 5. I don't think about this. So I don't know. Marcus is the guy you should be asking.
In no specific order, I have Q-Tip, Kanye. Q-Tip, Kanye, Hove, Big.
Oh, you were waiting for Onika? Why are you making faces?
No, I'm Hove.
Yeah, KRS-One. Yeah, Kanye, Q-Tip, Hove, KRS-One, Big.
Hey, don't you shit on Onika again like that, Chill. She can easily be in somebody's top 5. She fuck around to be in mine.
Top 5 of all time?
Of all time. Fuck around to be in mine. So hey, Roman's Revenge. Yeah.
Well, yeah, go ahead and give your list then, Darius. Let's hear your top 5 that includes Nicki Minaj so everybody can laugh.
Hey, get off Onika. Get off Onika. We're not about to sit here and pretend like Nicki is not.
Go ahead. No. Give your list. You got Nicki. Who else?
Hey, listen.
No wrong answers.
I know there's no wrong answers. It's my list.
We got Nicki.
Why are
Nikki.
you so nervous to express this? Like, are you gonna say someone like?
Oh no. I it's my list. Why would I be nervous?
Because the first name that he names after Nicki Minaj is all going to be obviously comical. So he's trying to put someone next to her that doesn't sound so bad.
Okay, well maybe I'll start with somebody else. I'll start with Pac.
Okay.
Okay. That's one. That's one.
Yep,
who
Nicki and
else?
Pac. That's what I always be saying.
Hey, you put Hove. I ain't never heard nobody say put on that Hove.
Jay-Z? You ain't never heard nobody say put on Jay-Z?
I've never been in a car in my life and heard anybody say
Nobody say put on that
"Pass me
Jay-Z.
the ox." Man.
So in 2011, when Watch the Throne was on, did nobody say, hey, play Otis? Did nobody say play Niggas in Paris?
Okay,
Nobody was like, play On the Run with Beyonce.
Paris is with, I'm talking about solo Jay-Z. No features. Niggas in Paris with Kanye. That was
you've never rode in a car where they was playing the Blueprint.
I mean, I've heard the Blueprint. I've never heard nobody say, hey, pass me the ox so I can play the Blueprint.
What's that one
I'll
with
let
the
you finish
public
your
service
list, brother.
announcement?
I'll let you finish your list, brother. Tupac, Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
y'all gonna leave. Y'all gonna leave Nicki alone.
No, go ahead, please.
Okay. Tupac, Nicki. I although he irritates me to high heaven, I have Kanye on mine as well. Wayne is also on mine.
Ooh.
And that's 4. My 5th. I was gonna say a name, but no. My 5th. Who's my 5th? Who is my 5th? That's a toughie.
Will Smith.
The fuck? I don't know who my 5th is. I'm juggling 3. Hold on. One of them would probably end the stream.
While Darius is still thinking, so is it the case that Kanye wouldn't exist without the Blueprint, or would the Blueprint not exist without Kanye's production? I'm just trying to figure it out, because I mean, every beat that you loved off the Blueprint was your boy with the magical drums. I'm just saying, Culture Made. There's some food for thought there.
Kanye can't be on your list. He said, I got a light-skinned friend, looks like Michael Jackson.
I will concede that Kanye doesn't write all his raps and that he can't be the greatest MC because he doesn't write all his raps. I will also contend that Kanye has created better music than your favorite rapper for longer than your favorite rapper has been rapping. And that goes for any of them.
And we're talking music. We're not talking about the antics.
Still true. Yeah, no, the antics are terrible. I mean, I can't. He's a terrible person. He's an awful person.
Hey, he was right about his daughter and parenting that kid. Because
he was absolutely right. He was also right about Jewish influence over American wealth and politics and entertainers. He said it. Everybody called him racist and crazy. And then
he
now
said it in a racist and crazy way.
Okay, first of all, Trick Daddy over on Nika and all that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm just like I said, one of the names within the stream, but I guess I would probably maybe go with Lupe.
Oh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
But see, I don't know if I really want Lupe in that.
While he's still considering, I'll go back to Chillmonger and his point. I don't think it's racist to say that you have a handler. I don't think it's racist to say that this individual from the label tells me what I can and can't say. And then he threatens me with getting me locked up if I don't say it. I don't think that's racist at all.
Nope.
It's just the thanks that I get for putting you bitches on. Is it my fault that all of you bitches gone?
You got 2 more rappers to go, bro. We didn't ask for this bar.
Because you took the spot.
I gave you 5. I said Pac, Onika,
Jesus.
Wayne,
Uh-huh.
Lupe, Kanye.
Mhm.
Yeah, you did get 5.
Do you understand that you put Nicki Minaj in the same sentence with Tupac, Lupe Fiasco? Lupe Fiasco and Nicki Minaj in the same breath. Kanye West.
There's nothing wrong with what he said. That's who he prefers. Some people like
I've
Right,
heard,
yeah, that's your 5, brother. That's
I've
your
heard
5.
Nicki
You right.
drop some crazy.
You right. That's your 5, man. I can't take away from your 5.
Hey, and don't let Roman come out.
Rah. I'll put what the chat was saying. Nas.
Shout out to
I'll
Nas.
go because we're talking about the best, right?
Yep.
Tupac Shakur.
So Nicki's not the best female rapper.
Oh, she could be.
Could be.
She could be. I don't listen enough to female rappers, but she could be.
She is. I think the Cardi comparison stuff is. I think that kind of needs to stop now because Cardi
I don't-
hasn't even put out her sophomore. I know you don't. I know. I'm messing up your list. Sorry, forgive me. Just defending Onika.
I don't think the arguments would be Cardi B. I think we would look older. I think that they would point to acts like Missy or Little Kim to try and compare.
Yeah.
Even though Anika's had a more prolific career than either one of those artists.
And she battled Kim. Knocked that one out.
She
battled
Remy. I don't know if she battled Kim.
Her and Kim battled because Kim. I think Kim got her with her Roman's Revenge remix. Kim's Roman's Revenge remix.
Only reason why I'm saying I don't know if it's real beef if you're still trying to show deference. I feel like most of the time Nicki Minaj was asked publicly about Little Kim, she was still trying to big up her, even though they throwing shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? She's still trying to treat her like she was an elder statesman. So it's like you can't talk shit and then also bow down at the same time. That'd be the problem that I have with new rap girls.
That was Nicki's whole thing, though, from the like, why are we fighting? She's like, I've always paid you homage. And Kim's thing was like, well, she's never paid me homage. She's never done this. Nicki's like, bitch.
I agree.
Yes, I have. More than once.
That's exactly how that's going. Like, you know, she'd be like, yo, why do you even have beef? Like, I'm literally trying to give you your props. But then at the same time, she is throwing shots in music. So it was a very confusing time to actually call that a
Rhapsody
whole
seems.
Now, her and Remy Ma was a beef. That was beef.
Yeah, that was a beef. I wish her and Cardi's would have got more than just the Met Gala. I wish it would have went to the studio, because I know people compare the motorsport thing, and I think her bars in motorsport are better than Cardi's to me. I don't think there's a comparison with Nicki and Cardi because Cardi hasn't even given her sophomore album. She's about to, and she put a song from 2020. I was so confused. Why? Wet Ass Pussy is the
No. Don't be confused. Don't be confused, Darius. Is Up not one of her more successful singles that she's had out since she's been out?
Is it Up or WAP that's on there?
Up is on there, and maybe it's WAP. I don't know. It's one of her other hits, her earlier singles.
Yeah,
but
it is
the first
successful.
week number sales. Anything that's already streamed off of those songs gets attributed to her first week number sales.
Oh.
So she gets to come out and be like, "Oh, I sold 150,000. I sold 200,000," because she included Up in the other singles that have already come out.
I see. Because when I saw it, because I looked at it on Apple Music, and I was like, "Why the fuck?" Because it's the only
funny
song
math.
on there right now.
It's funny math. It's funny math.
I see.
Surely people aren't going on there to hear Imaginary Players Cardi B version.
Yeah, she just did a new. People were kind of going at her in her newest whatever she did. Chill. What's your 5? Sorry, I cut you off.
I don't remember, and I'm afraid I'm not going to mention the names I started with. I'll go. I think I said Nas, right? I said Nas was really
You
good.
said Nas, yep.
Ice Cube, Tupac Shakur. I can't forget the moments with Kendrick Lamar, right?
Damn.
And you can't forget that. Like last year was amazing, and then listening to his old stuff too.
Swap out KRS. Give me K Dot.
Jadakiss number 5 because of that versus battle.
Jadakiss. If I could do the scream, I would. I just can't. I don't think I can. Nah, that shit is a little high pitched. Yeah, I was gonna say Eazy-E for one, but I didn't. I kept it.
I mean, you could put him in there for somebody who's just primed to be moved out of that top 5.
I know. I was thinking about replacing
So
him
simple.
with Pac. I was thinking about replacing him with Pac.
Shit is all over the West Coast. I guess I am.
You
but
mean you were gonna remove Tupac to put in Eazy-E and leave Nicki Minaj sitting there? This conversation has gone completely off the rail. And it's after 12 o'clock. I said I was gonna be here till 12.
yeah, I was gonna bring this up just because we were talking about numbers and like the streaming charts and how to play with them. Then I went to the Nielsen charts, and holy guacamole, Wednesday on Netflix has 3,000 millions of minutes watched.
It's a great show.
Yeah, but like, look at the competition though. Like, that's an ass whooping. I've never seen 3,000 million.
It's beating the Shadow Paw Patrol.
Oh, yeah.
And K-pop Demon Hunters.
But they also dropped 12 episodes, so you have to factor that in. Divide this by 12 by the mean.
You're my soda pop. You're my soda pop.
What is that from?
Probably
K-pop.
You're my soda pop.
K-pop
We'll
Turn it
see
on.
you on Friday. We appreciate you here. Brother Stark, the thought-provoking best 5 rapper question. Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you all
it.
the other super chats. Recast T'Challa trending day. What was it? September 24. When Marvel Zombies comes out, get active. You have a call to action there, and watch the scene of T'Challa over and over again so that they can see on their streaming services like analytics that, oh, people seem to be receiving this T'Challa character. Let's use him more. So that's like the most important thing we probably said on the stream. And Darius is the reason for that. So credit to you, Darius.
Yeah, we're live tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate you guys as always. Love this community. We'll be back Thursday for another riveting episode of the Pantheon. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll see you guys all next time. Peace out. Have a good night.
Josh!
Hey, I've been watching y'all every single time on Thursday and Friday because I swear to God, y'all switch up every now and then. But rock out. I'm fucking with it. I'm out.
Thank you, Josh.
Appreciate it.
I don't.